Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Brad.
Oh my God, it's 2020. So much has changed.
That really that hit me fast.
Oh yeah.
I didn't even have time to think about 2020. I was just like, okay, well, here we are.
I know. It's crazy. I have been tripping out seeing all the 2010 to 2020 posts on Instagram, living for some of the Bachelor content from those.
I heard that season 20, no, not 22, sorry. What's the season 13, season 9? One of those seasons is on Netflix now. I think it's Jason's season.
Jason's season.
And that's from 2009, apparently. So I kind of want to watch.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure. I wonder how different
check out their
it is.
outfits. I think that's probably going to be the biggest thing.
The outfits is definitely going to ring true. So today we're finally doing the episode. Listen.
Long awaited.
Also, major drama. Right, because we were going to have it out earlier.
Yeah, we're going to have it out earlier. Whatever, we didn't get the right info. It's one of those things where it's probably 85% of people wouldn't really give a fuck, but then there's the 10 to 15 that would be
I was just I don't know if I want to start this Peter season starting off in full, knowing that we made all these mistakes going in.
Yeah, because we just didn't know what a bunch of their ages were, a bunch of their occupations were. We didn't know a lot of that stuff, and even some of the info was switched around on girls, and so it was really kind of a hot mess. I prefer it this way either, and we recorded it so many weeks ago I don't even remember most of these girls,
no, not at all. And we had no info on them anyways, so now we have a little bit.
Yes,
which is
I'm
exciting. So housekeeping.
So first and foremost, I would say, going into the new year, if our podcast has ever made you laugh, smile, cry, if you've ever told a friend about it, if it's enriched your life in any way, please take a moment to go on the Apple Podcast app or wherever you get it if you have the ability to review, and leave us a 5-star rating. You don't have to leave a review. You can do so as well if you wish, but if you only have a couple seconds, go tap those 5 stars.
The 5 stars really help. And I have this feeling whenever we're in Bachelor season, the Broad Squad grows very strong. And I have a feeling that in 2020 that we can make this even stronger, and we're going to get on one of those damn lists, broads. We were robbed this year. We were robbed. No, none of the...
We didn't get nominated for shit.
We didn't get nominated for shit. This year we're going to be, we're getting Oscars. We're getting CMAs. We're getting everything, okay?
We're getting Grammys.
We're getting Grammys. Oh my God, I had no idea. We're going to be, we'll be a main stage at a Stagecoach.
Hey, it would be cool.
Our award.
If we could, in 2020, if we could get 20K reviews, that'd be cool. We're nowhere near that right now.
That would be very fun, though.
Anyways, we believe in you all. That's just a little way to send some love our way. Also, our YouTube channel, if you ever watch on there, we have the new Chatty Broads YouTube channel. Go smash that subscribe button.
Yes, especially now with this episode coming out. We're going to have the YouTube dropping, I believe, the following day from when you're hearing this, if you're listening to this on Thursday. And we'll be having the women's pictures along, so you can kind of follow along. Also, we'll attach all the episode, the links and the guides and all that, so that you guys can follow along in our little journey through the ladies.
Basically, we're on the Cosmo article right now, clicking through the ladies, so this will be in the episode footnotes if you want to, in the episode info, if you want to click on that and look at the girls as we're talking about each one,
so you can follow along. Also, they had it on the ABC one, but it's just hard to click through, so we want to make it easier. Yes, it's the same order.
Okay, well, that's good.
Alphabetical.
Okay.
And there are 30 of them.
Anyway, so we're gonna be clicking through this, and
listen, the break that we had was much needed, and I am psyched to step into this season. I've heard rumblings. Some of our friends in some of the Bachelor worlds have said, given us no tea, but said that this is going to be a wild season.
I haven't been disappointed the past couple seasons.
I haven't been disappointed either, but we heard that there were a lot of situations this season that were not any sort of producer enforced at all. That
Basically
naturally
just, like,
fucking hit the fan.
basically coincidental craziness that went on.
Yes.
Still unspoiled, me and you.
I know. I'm still completely unspoiled. I know
nothing except these girls' names.
We know the photos and the names. I've gone on now 2, and I'll say who the 2 are. I've gone on 2 of the girls' Instagram.
You have? I haven't gone on any.
Because I have like major girl crushes already, and I'm like, I have to check this out. So I wanted to see their pages, and I was not disappointed. But yeah, when we had initially wanted to record this, we literally had some of our friends go and like dig up on Reddit any sort of info because we refuse to be spoiled.
Yeah.
So please don't send us spoilers. Please.
I want like a don't tread on me, but it says like don't spoil me with a snake with a rose.
Becca. Merch fire.
Fire merch.
Fire merch drop in 2020. All right. Should we do it?
Okay.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. All right, Broad. So again, in the episode notes, we're going to have the link. So please follow along with us.
And let's go.
Number
1. Do we know how to pronounce this chick's name?
I think it's
Alea?
Alea? Is it Alea? Is it Alaya? I'm not sure.
Aaliyah? It's not
Alea.
It's got to be Alea.
Whatever it may be, we are coming in hot immediately.
She's got a little twist top.
She's got a little twisty top.
And she is Miss Texas in 2019.
We are starting off with a pageant girl.
Okay.
You will notice as we peruse, there are so many goddamn pageant queens.
There's basically like, I'm surprised they didn't have 50. How many states are there? 50? 52? Why was I about to say 52?
There's that weird, you know that weird thing, that whole like conspiracy theory I went off on the other day.
Oh, about like things we think are true
and
that
some people swear to God there were 52 states.
Why do I think that too?
I don't know. I felt that way.
I think it's probably because there are like U.S. like I can't think of what it's called, like dominions. It's not called that, but like Guam or something like that. Like there's weird random like
maybe
that are like part of
like
the
Panama.
United States.
Yeah.
But not Panama.
And welcome to the Learning Channel, Becca and Jess. I really flex how smart
geography TED Talk. But there's like 2 things like that are like the U.S. We do something with them, so maybe that's why we think there's 52 states.
Maybe,
I don't know.
Anyways.
So I'm surprised that
first pageant queen. Listen, this girl is slamming hot. Like, I'm sorry, we're starting it off with someone who looks like a Disney princess.
Yeah, that being said, I think she's not my type because of that. Like this is the thing about the pageant thing. Perfection. But almost like too perfect.
It makes me a little nervous inside as to what's happening, what could be boiling beneath the surface.
Beneath the smile.
Perfect sparkling eyes.
Colgate teeth.
Perfect Colgate teeth.
I don't know, but it remains to be seen. Do you think they'll do the whole thing again where they like pageant queens know each other?
So right now, Becca and I are looking at the Cosmo photos, but I have pulled up the ABC. On ABC, they have a little more info. The bio. And there's a specific line in Alea's bio that says, will this pageant girl be on good terms with any of the other ladies, or will familiar faces from her past resurface?
No. I'm
like, are we having
more
pageant drama? Pitting women against each other in the pageant world.
Next.
Okay. But she is an orthodontist assistant, hence the teeth.
Okay, well then why did they put her occupation? Cosmo did her dirty and put her occupation as Miss Texas.
Would you rather be known as Miss Texas or an orthodontist assistant?
Orthodontist on The Bachelor, orthodontist assistant.
100% agree. 100% agree. You don't go in with a target on your back.
Totally. And you wanted to casually slip in like, well, I was Miss Texas. That's
a great bomb to drop like a few weeks in, just like, oh, casual. Mm-hmm. Also, Alaya's favorite social media platform is Reddit. It won't be for long, as Becca said.
It won't be for long.
You're about to get torn apart, probably. Or maybe Alaya has been one of our Reddit friends who has, helped us along the way.
Mods?
What if she's one of the mods?
Deleting all the stuff about her? She's like, hate speech.
Reflecting, reporting. Everything. Well, I'm sure, I don't know. You know what? I don't want to jump the gun. I have one of 30 girls, but this is the type of girl that I just would imagine is going to go far. Just the way she looks.
Okay, you want to do this with each girl? We'll say it real quick. What week? I'm saying, or like, not what week.
How many
what
girls?
What tier, basically? Like,
I say we're
I'm
top
saying
6.
Yeah, I was gonna say top 5.
Okay,
we're on the same page with that one. All right.
Okay. Alexa C. Okay.
Esthetician, 27, from Chicago.
Listen,
I like Alexa. She seems cool.
Alexa is one of my major girl crushes
go on her
already.
Instagram?
I went on her Insta.
Oh shit, that makes me want to go on.
Not disappointed.
There's
I
something
looked-
about her that she just seems so chill and cool.
I'm like living for this dress, this choice.
Mm-hmm.
It's understated, but it's sexy,
Mm-hmm.
and
Right, I know, that's what I mean. It's casual, but she like still looks great.
yes,
Like,
and she does waxing, so like your girl could like hook you up.
she's effortless, you know.
You know what's so fun is
What?
that when I went on her Instagram, this might have changed, but when I did go, the one person that we followed in common was you, and I didn't see she wasn't following like other Bachelor people that I follow.
Oh, that's sick. What's her last name?
I'm
trying to look up her Instagram
Alexa
right now.
C. I don't know her last name.
Well, I can't find her Instagram already. Anyway,
But
okay.
she's a city girl. She's Chicago, and she's a free spirit.
good for her.
That's what it says here. Thank you, ABC.
Although, like I've said before, I can't take anyone seriously who calls themselves a free
but
spirit.
I don't
so hopefully
think,
they
but
said
no,
that.
it says Alexa is a total free spirit, has a lot of
Okay.
hippie in her, and they probably just assume that because she follows you on Instagram. The one Bachelor contestant she follows is the unshaven.
I'm here for it. The fact that she follows me means that
She's cool.
I already like her taste.
She has impeccable taste.
So dumb.
But she on the ABC info, it says that when Alexa isn't hitting the dance floors at local clubs, she's at home prepping for her
she's
next.
not hitting the dance.
She,
My
but if she's
girl.
not hitting the dance floor. Check out how this girl slays. Okay.
Okay.
Hitting the dance floor at local clubs. If she's not doing that, she's prepping. She's at home prepping for her next book club meeting. She's a totally balanced woman.
You gotta have her on.
I need her. Alexa,
All right.
you're my favorite already. I don't even know.
Sold. Love her.
And 27. We're not, Pilot Pete's 28.
Good age.
Good
Like her.
age. Good age.
Top 7.
I sure hope so. All right, next.
Avonlea.
Avonlea, which
I'm sorry, her occupation is a cattle rancher. This is everything to me.
Okay. We are looking at a woman with long, very blonde hair.
I mean, this is like cliche Barbie.
Yes, Barbie. She is in a bodycon hot pink dress.
Yeah.
And she is a cattle rancher.
Yeah.
I mean, no disrespect, Avonlea, but is this not the beginning of like a slightly like pornographic?
No, 100% adult industry looking like...
This is like, no, I'm saying the fact that she's a cattle rancher. Everything about this.
Oh, I thought you were talking about her profile pic.
No, her profile pic, yes.
I mean, in a great way. I'm not saying she looks trashy.
She's stunning.
Like,
She's stunning.
she's like hot enough to be making millions in the adult industry. That's what I'm saying.
But the
No
fact that
shade.
she's a cattle rancher and she's slamming in this bodycon pink dress, I'm like, this is the beginning of some sort of like romance novel or movie.
Yeah.
This has to be.
Her name's Avonlea.
Her name's Avonlea. Becca so intelligently connected Anne of Avonlea, so she's probably named after an incredible book.
Avonlea's a place.
Yeah, I suppose, huh?
Yeah, but maybe she is named after Anna Green Gables' book.
That would be.
I'd love that.
She's named. She has a beautiful connection
Wait, she's
to
just
literature.
Like, I'm loving. She's like the full package. Cattle rancher in this hot pink bodycon dress. She's got the teeth, the hair.
It's incredible, and she
give me
is.
some fast.
So we
tidbits
got
on
we
her.
got we got a Texan. We have a Texan woman. I mean, okay, this woman has to be extremely adventurous because she's a certified scuba diver and has
wow.
traveled to almost all 50 states in an RV. Look out, Kaylin, she's coming for Dean.
Holy shit.
She's coming for Dean.
See, I'm now really thrown off because I was going to say like she looks like someone that talks shit on vegans. And then now I'm just taking that from her being a cattle rancher. And now I'm really just confused because she's going around in a van. And what was the other thing?
She's a certified scuba diver.
She's a certified scuba diver.
Who is she?
I wish I was her.
I honestly, me too. But for real though,
I'm scared of
now.
her. I'm intimidated.
I'm very intimidated.
She's a whole package.
She would lasso the shit out of me.
What the fuck?
But also, yeah, no, you're right. The vegans may be upset. They might not like Avonlea.
Maybe she just is there any reason to raise cattle other than to slaughter them? Pets.
I don't know. She's just got a cow ranch full of pets.
She's like, oh, I am vegan. Like, these are just
I
my
am vegan.
pets. I have 75.
She's 75 cattle.
75
Just
steer
pets.
she's riding her horse around with them.
Polishing their horns
Damn, though,
every
I
day.
bet she can ride a horse. I bet she can rope a cow.
Oh, wait.
Damn, my girl.
Every time Avonlea milks one of her cows, she thanks it for its hard work. Who is this person?
Is she a homesteader? Like, now I'm confused. You know? Like,
It says she may be a city slicker now, but she lived on a ranch until she was 13, and up until that point in her life, she assumed everyone had cattle in their homes.
wait, I'm confused. Is she still a cattle rancher?
She's now in Fort Worth, Texas, and it says she's a cattle rancher, but it also says that now
She's
she
a
lives
city girl?
in the city. I don't know. I don't
Sounds like
understand.
she's doing bottle service now, and she
Listen, ABC,
and
get your
she owned
fucking
cows
facts
when she was
straight.
13.
Stop teasing us.
Still, she sounds cool.
I know.
All right, top 4 possibly. I could see her going to hometowns.
I
We want to
mean-
see her cattle.
I want to see her ranch. I want to see her cattle. I want to see her scuba dive. For sure, her and Pete will go on a scuba diving date.
Yeah,
She's well traveled. I'm in. I think I like her. Even though
I'd say
she will, I agree. I think she will be very intimidating in the house.
I think top 4. I do.
top 4. But do you think that she's going to be a nice girl? She's 27, so she's going to be on the older side for the season.
I think she may be like over everyone. Like, I don't think she'll be mean, but I think like things could get petty.
Yeah, I'd be very intimidated of her. Very intimidated.
Do I do this?
Yes. All right. Next. We
Courtney
have
B immediately strikes me as a personal trainer. I think mostly because she reminds me of Crystal.
She has major Crystal vibes. I have said this to Becca before. I would like her exact size of breasts. So thank you, Courtney. Please slide into my DMs.
I feel bad because the only thing I can look at is her breasts.
I know. And I mean, but is that a bad thing? I
No,
don't know.
she-
And her very muscular arms, which I am
they are
very
toned
envious of. Yes.
to a T.
Yes.
She is,
She's a cosmetologist, which again,
to me, she looked like like a newscaster.
100%. 100%. Today, I can't do the newscasting voice.
Hi, Mark. And yeah, we're seeing a lot of traffic over on the 405 heading southbound. However, like, I could see her saying that.
Or hitting it, maybe no judgment, Courtney. Don't know anything about you, how you stand politically. I see you on Fox News.
Yeah, 100%. Well, she's got that she's got that look that like viewers of Fox News would love her. Certain viewers, a certain demographic.
She's
Fox
appealing.
News.
She's appealing to them. Yes,
like
yes.
50-something-year-old men who watch Fox News.
They're
I think
just
would
like
love her.
I enjoy Courtney's perspective on the current climate.
Wait, she also looks like I know she's 26. I think it may just be the makeup they put on her, but she looks like someone's stepmom who'd be like, "No, it's totally cool. You guys can drink as long as you're at my house and no one's driving."
Yes, 100. Or the mean young stepmom who's like super super sweet when your dad's around, and then the second that he leaves,
Like
she's like,
Parent Trap
"You fucking
style?"
bitch." Yeah, totally Parent Trap style.
You're headed to boarding school the day I say I do. The name like Courtney too, man.
Oh my God. Well, Courtney is a cosmetologist and she's a Florida girl. Let's see. Her biggest turn on is a man in cowboy boots. So I don't know if
going to
Petey
week 3.
Yeah, I don't know if I can picture sweet Pete in cowboy boots. I know that he's not a small man, but for some reason I picture him looking like a child in cowboy boots.
No offense to her, but I can see her going home night 1. Like not to just like this.
Understood.
I'm not seeing this for Pete.
I don't know if it's the like hand on the hip, but I see her having very intense energy.
Yeah, and like not really blinking very much.
Definitely no blinks. No blinks. Kind of corner you a little bit, or you're like, oh, hi. A firm handshake.
Courtney,
A
I'm
firm
saying
handshake.
first 3 weeks. I'm saying she's out.
Yeah,
Sorry,
no,
Court.
yeah, no, I agree. All right, before we dive into our next
Deandra. We're gonna take a little
Deandra.
We're gonna take a little side.
Well, we have to take a moment to pause. It was just New Year's Eve, and I had quite a fun night. Quite a few glasses of champagne included, obviously. But what I refused to ring the New Year in with was a hangover.
What a terrible way to start the year, you know?
Horrible way to start the decade. But guess what? I didn't have one waking up in this new decade because of DHM Detox.
You deserve to enjoy a few drinks in the evening without feeling awful the next day. And DHM Detox makes that possible. It's a vitamin for people who like to enjoy alcohol. Enjoy your drinks without next day nausea, brain fog, anxiety, or headaches. Basically, don't ruin your whole weekend just because of one fun night
and
out.
the anxiety is brutal. DHM Detox uses science to help boost your body's natural response to alcohol. It's an optimized blend of natural ingredients, antioxidants, and vitamins. Listen, for someone like your girl who gets a hangover if I have more than one glass of wine since as long as I can remember, even in my early 20s, DHM Detox reigns supreme. First thing I've truly ever taken that helps my very easy to happen hangovers. All you have to do is take 2 capsules after your first couple drinks, not before, and it helps break down those pesky toxins. You can double up and take another packet if you're having a big night, and the convenient packs are easy to take with you anywhere, whether you're on the go, traveling, or socializing and passing them out to your friends like I do. It's now a key part of my drinking routine, but also don't forget to drink some water and get some sleep for those optimal results.
How important is your next day? Probably pretty important. For just a couple dollars, you can wake up feeling fine after a night out drinking, and they now have free shipping on all orders in the US. So we've got you covered with 20% off your order. Just head over to DHM Detox and use promo code CHATTY at checkout. That's DHMDETOX.com.
Speaking of New Year's, my 2020 resolution is to eat more Daily Harvest.
Yes.
Oh, such a good resolution, right? Honestly, though, it's the one of the highest forms of self-care. Daily Harvest is our absolute favorite. Yes, B?
Yes, I love Daily Harvest.
It's absolutely the best.
Squeal with delight every time it arrives.
Oh, when those shipments arrive, it's Christmas. Daily Harvest makes it so easy to eat well. They deliver thoughtfully sourced, chef-crafted food right to your door, and everything can be prepared in 5 minutes or less.
Daily Harvest is something you can enjoy year-round as a quick solution to get the fruits and veggies you need every day. You can choose from more than 65 different options, from smoothies to hearty soups, harvest bowls, and overnight oats, and each recipe just takes one step to prepare with room to make them your own. You can add your favorite milk to blend up a smoothie, or heat up a harvest bowl, top it with an avocado or a fried egg, and boom.
And let me tell you about a harvest bowl that I had for the first time recently. Oh my God, Brussels sprouts and the lime pad thai.
Dang, I haven't tried that one. Sounds great.
Girl, I immediately went and ordered like 17 more. They are so good. And it also has like kale and jalapeno in it. Mind blowing. So good. So whether you're at home with the kids, in an office all day, living your first year in a dorm, or even maybe setting up a grandparent or relative with regular meals, Daily Harvest is the easiest way to have a delicious and nutritious meal or snack.
Go to dailyharvest.com and enter promo code CHATTY to get $25 off your first box. That's promo code CHATTY for $25 off your first box at dailyharvest.com. Dailyharvest.com.
All right.
Deandra.
We're on to Deandra K, and she's from Plano, Texas. Do you watch Real Housewives of Texas?
I haven't.
Or Dallas, excuse me.
But if I saw this woman in the lineup, I wouldn't be surprised at all.
There's a woman named Deandra, and they look nothing alike. But when I hear the name Deandra associated with Texas, I get very excited. I get the
and
tingles.
She lives in Texas. And she's got a great Real Housewives look.
She does have a great Real Housewives look.
So what's this girl's deal? Home care coordinator?
Yes. So she is, it says on the ABC bio, she's an independent, intelligent woman who comes from a diverse background and isn't afraid to be herself.
Okay, this is all very boring so
it's
far.
like, thank you so much.
All right. I have no insight into who this person is.
She's looking for someone to be as loyal as she is, and she wants a man who will kill a spider for her as she runs away screaming.
This description is literally like a cardboard cutout of a person.
Yeah, I'm like, thank you, ABC.
Is there anything interesting about her?
She grew up with 10 siblings.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yes. And she considers herself to be a farmer's market aficionado. Again, this is She likes EDM music. She cries when she gets her blood drawn. This is actually kind of like
every person ever
woman.
Beautiful woman, aside from the 10 kids that really threw me off.
I'm very curious to see, Deandra, where do you fall? Are you a middle child? Are you a first child? Or are you a baby?
We will probably find out.
I'm saying the youngest. This is what I'm feeling. But a home care coordinator, is that like maybe like working with like hospice or something like that?
To be honest, I don't know. I got nothing on this girl. So week 5, 6, she might go home.
Yeah, maybe like a third of the way through. I don't know.
I'm bored. I'm going to the next girl.
She looks gorgeous.
She looks gorgeous.
She looks gorgeous.
Eunice. Now, Eunice, the stress is not doing her any favors.
Eunice, in
the sense that, like, it's just...
I know.
That sounded really mean immediately, but it's just like a salmon sack.
Yeah, I know. I feel like she could really, I don't know. You know, I always think you go bodycon dress on these. A lot of people do the bodycon. You and I have talked, waiting for a woman to rock like a tight suit, maybe.
No, or even just, I mean, I'm
like
I'm partial to some nice denim and a top.
Yeah. But
flight attendant.
Oh, snap.
Homegirl sailing the sky. Now, this is a thing. She could be relying on the flight attendant thing a little too much, where she's going to be like, always making airplane jokes and be like, you know how it is in the skies.
I have a feeling that night 1, Eunice is going to bring up being a flight attendant 4 times too many.
Remember when Ben Z would talk about his dog on Paradise?
Oh my God. Yep.
I can see Eunice doing this about being a flight attendant.
I completely agree. I feel like Eunice is going to maybe corner Pete a couple times throughout the night and be like, so remember that I'm a flight attendant, or corner him and be like, you know what we have in common that's phenomenal, or make the jokes.
100%. I can see night 1.
It says she's a reformed party girl. Not surprised. Getting very sorority energy from the hip hop.
Yes. Oh, yes.
And
this look has Rush Week written all over it.
She's a Rush Week queen. I bet she was everyone's favorite
Top
in the
recruiter.
house. Everyone loved Eunice. I am always thrown off by the name Eunice because did you ever see the movie She's the Man with Amanda Bynes?
Yes, I did.
And the one really, really weird girl in its name is Eunice.
Yes.
I'm stuck. I can't. I
No,
can't
Eunice
unsee.
is definitely not like top of my charts when it comes to new baby names. You know, I'm not really considering it for our next child.
No, I wonder if Pete's gonna have a hard time remembering the name Eunice.
I would remember it. It would be the one name I would remember.
It's the one name.
All of them. I'd be like, well, I know there's Eunice the flight attendant, and there's no way I can fucking forget that.
She will not let me forget that she's a flight attendant. Also, can't forget the name Eunice. But yeah, she's a reformed party girl. So she says that. Oh God, some of these ABC.
Is it mean that like as we're talking about some of these people, my finger is just hovering on the next button where I'm just like, I feel like she's gonna be gone night 1.
Yeah,
or like week 2.
She says her favorite holiday is Christmas because she loves Christmas music. I'm not.
That is the most.
Here's my thing. Now this is where I struggle. I think.
Why did they put these answers on?
I think ABC. Is this your fucking shade?
Okay.
Are you pulling this you know?
This is the thing. You have to answer a very thick questionnaire.
Okay.
With just all these stupid fucking questions. Like, what's your favorite holiday and why?
Okay.
If you could be any animal, what would it be? I mean, I'm talking like 40 pages of this shit that you have to fill out. I'm really not joking. And then they go through all of that, and then they pick the things that they put on your ABC bio, which means that out of all the questions that she answered, they decided to pick her answer, my favorite holiday is Christmas because I love Christmas music. What does that say about the rest of the answers?
That's the thing. That's what I feel a little bit like concerned about with Deandra, and then, you know, with Eunice, if these are the, you know, I'm
looking for someone as loyal as I am. Okay, aren't we all?
Yeah, it's basically like being like, I like pumpkin spice lattes.
It's my favorite fall drink because it reminds me of fall.
It's my favorite fall beverage.
Eunice, I'm sorry.
Wait, she's been to Greece.
I don't care. Of course she. I mean,
is that an interesting fact? This is the best. This is the best. No, not at all. This is the best.
Oh, but she's been to Greece. Oh, I take it back.
Oh, wait, but we do know that Pete had a great time in Greece, and I'm sure she'll make a comment about the
oh my God, the windmills in Greece. Oh, Jesus Christ. Talk about windmills in Greece.
It says that's Eunice's signature dance move.
No, I can't.
Is the ponytail helicopter. Which now I'm just picturing at every sorority. You know, Eunice at every sorority house party just did this.
Everyone's like, oh my, all right. There's Eunice again.
That's my favorite.
Ponytail helicopter again.
I swear to God, Eunice, if you're watching, make eye contact with me right now. If we don't see at least 3 ponytail helicopters, I quit you. Next.
Okay, here's where the real tea comes in. First of all, occupation model. So right away, this is right up there with Miss Texas. You know, we're like, oh shit, a model.
And her name is Hannah Ann S. The question is, will Hannah be needing you to say Hannah Ann? Is it going to always be
no,
Hannah
it's not
Ann?
Hannah, it's Hannah Ann.
It's going to be Hannah Ann. Now,
oh no, that is the worst. Why would you? Okay,
but it says also on the ABC one that it is model. And I remember reading in when we initially had recorded that she was like signed to Wilhelmina. It's like proper.
Yeah, no, she's a real model.
She's a proper
All right,
model.
now isn't the tea that she's friends with Hannah G?
She's also friends with our dear Hannah G.
Which, I mean, look at her dress, and that's not shade at all.
No,
I'm
this
just
is a
saying
Revolve
that, like,
dress.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a Revolve dress.
Thank you, 100%. This is Revolve, or maybe Amanda Stanton's line.
Yes,
you know, this is very much like
This is IG model.
I'm trying to think of where the Revolve location would be for this dress,
Oh, this is definitely like Malibu, the pier.
or maybe like South of France.
Oh, south of France, yes. Will she take it to the south of France with Pete? Not sure.
I don't know. Do we know what her IG followings are like?
I
At this
don't.
point?
Oh, I think now it's pretty big.
Fuck.
Yeah, already.
Did you look at it? I'm wondering.
I
if that
didn't. I
means
didn't
she
look at
got into-
hers. No. There's Hannah Ann's, and there's one other girl that I remember seeing somewhere. Like I didn't actually look at the Instagram, but the number from the get-go was pretty high.
Oh.
So I think she had already, like, I think she went in with maybe a little
You know
less
what?
than 100K.
There's one Instagram account that posts all of their.
That's why I know.
IG
You guys,
numbers,
Bachelor
Bachelor
Clues. Bachelor Clues is the only Bachelor Instagram that Becca and I follow. We're obsessed. Okay?
Wait,
Bachelor
so I'm gonna
Clues.
go look at. So she was entering the game with 74K.
That's a lot entering
Yeah, it was.
in. That's a big number. I think the girl who had the biggest coming in was like at 100K.
Yeah.
And I'll let you know when we hit her.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's a lot going in. She's going to blow up.
100%.
This is a girl who she will have 1
100%.
million followers at least. That's my guess by the end of this.
Easily.
Even if she only makes it to like,
I mean,
you know.
Oh, jeez. I just feel like I can't help but immediately start judging and feel like the same, like she's a pageant girl vibe where I'm just like, all right, we get it. You're here for the wrong reasons. Like,
Yeah, well, here's the thing. She's got that southern thing that PD seems to go for. It says that she's a talented painter.
okay.
So that could be cool. Maybe they'll paint each other. Oh, but of course they'll paint each other on a date. But of
100%.
course. Well, again, these facts. That sketches me out too. When she's nervous, she gets really talkative.
Oh my God. I'm sorry, just from the ABC bios, this is the most boring crop of women that I've ever
No, but
seen.
wait, our first few were like slamming.
True.
So we're just,
Sorry, the last few I've just been getting a little bit jaded because like these are like, okay.
She could watch home improvement shows all day long and never get bored.
I feel like an AI wrote these bios. Like the AI, they were given a task to like complete biographies for like white American women between the ages of 22 and 27. And they were like, I love baking cookies for my friends and like having a glass of rosé while I watch home improvement shows. Like artificial intelligence wrote the bios for these women. This is my conspiracy.
Definitely.
All of these women are AIs.
Definitely probably own coasters that say something about like, don't catch me whining when I have my wine.
Yes. Something like, yes. Oh my God.
Well, okay. What do we think?
Or coasters that say like vino and chill.
Oh, yeah.
What were you gonna say though? What do I think about what?
Okay, so she's friends with Hannah G.
That's why
she's a model. She's 23. She will go far.
Wrong reasons.
You think wrong reasons?
Fucking
Don't you think
duh.
everyone here is for wrong reasons though, for the most part?
Okay, it's kind of hard to tell because I'm like looking at some of these girls' pages. Like I did eventually find Alexa's, and like obviously some of these girls are like not IG models. Like I mean, I know everyone goes on to like be on a TV show or for followers, but some of these girls, it's like they do seem like kind of normal people. But then you go on some of these girls where it's like they have been hustling to be an IG model for like 2 years now. They're friends with someone who's on The Bachelor. They got the Revolve dress and they're like, I am ready. Honey.
To go.
I am ready for my 1.3 million followers. Let's go.
Watched the past 7 seasons and I have figured out the game. I know
I
how
have
to
waited
get
to
to the
audition
top 5.
until this season. 1, because I was too young before. But 2, because I gauged and the follower growth at this point is exponential.
Yes.
I mean, I know everyone's wrong reasons, but it's just like last time with Hannah G where I was jaded, where I was like, she is a influencer.
Yeah.
Like that's already her job.
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, at this point, everyone has to go on to a certain extent aware.
I mean, it's the pot calling the kettle black. I was fully aware of that too. And it's like, this is going to be sick.
Yeah, I'm just hoping at least maybe now that it's so blatantly obvious that when you go on the show, you get so many followers and you will, have work for the next few years, probably, if you do decently, that at least I'm hoping that people are maybe a little more honest about it this season.
Yeah, that's the one thing that I mean, I don't know. You have to play the game though.
True.
You know? What are you going to say? Like, well, if it doesn't work out with Pete, like,
and like you
paradise.
said, yeah, no, like you said though too, it's kind of like, I don't know. I think she's gonna go far.
Yeah, duh.
She's a model. She knows Hannah G.
Hometowns.
She's stunning. Her eyes, I'm fixed in. I can't stop looking at them.
She looks really
I'm
young,
lost
though,
in
to
them.
me, which is like not a bad thing. It's just I can't stop thinking that she's like 15, which is honestly probably the same thing people said about me. But
you guys are
like
both
I'm
gonna
looking on
age
her
beautifully.
she just looks like one of like a 14-year-old TikTok star.
Oh, she does look really young.
Do you know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about?
Oh, well, God, I am lost in her eyes.
I mean, she's beautiful.
I can hate as much as I want about some of these boring facts, but I'm mesmerized.
Church, farmer's market, and a bike ride along the beach. So excited for life. Hope everyone's having a great Sunday. It's just like
I thought you were actually reading it for a second.
I was.
Oh.
No, that's her caption.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Oh, Lord. She'll go far.
America will love her. All right, next.
Next.
Okay,
Jade M is 26. She is another flight attendant. And
she's a hottie. If Grayson, so Grayson, by the way, was like begging to be on this episode. We said no. He's sitting in Justin Evans' living room now. I'm just sad.
The boys are just grumpy.
But I know that if he was in here, Jade would, he'd be into Jade.
Evan would too.
Yeah.
Of all, there was 2 on here that I'm like, oh, so Jade is like a Megan Fox hot to me.
This is the thing that's interesting because
Sexy.
it's like, it's not like she sexy.
So sexy.
She's not that much. This is what's interesting. She's not that. What was the first girl's name? Alea. It's not like she's that much hotter than Alea or Hannah Ann. Like we just said,
everyone is different versions.
Well,
of
this
beautiful.
is what I was gonna say. That's what's interesting because like she's not really any hotter, but there's something about her. That's what I'm saying. Where she's like a little different. There's something about her that you can sense a vibe. Do you know what I'm saying?
Well, let's make it clear. Everyone on the show is a hard.
Yes.
Like this. These are all
at the very least an 8. I mean, come on.
These are the most stunning women. Okay, but there's something about Jade.
That's what I'm saying. Where like the other girls, I'm like, yeah, she's really pretty, but then Jade, I'm like, damn, she's hot. For
like
some
if
reason.
I was at a bar and Jade came up to me and like, first of all, I'd feel like Jade has like sensual energy. I don't know why, but there's something about her.
That's what I'm saying.
I feel like she'd
For
come
some
up to
reason-
me at a bar and if she started to talk to me, I'd blush and I'd be kind of like flushed.
This is why no. I can see her being the bartender. She'd be like, "Can I get you anything?" I'd be like,
"Oh my God,
what's your favorite?" Suddenly my drink sounds really stupid. I was like, I was gonna get tequila soda, but now I'm gonna like try to impress her. Fuck.
Totally. Honestly, I bet Jade. Oh, you know what? I bet Jade has a hidden tattoo somewhere hot.
Yeah. She's probably got a little heart on her ass that says, like, not you. Now, this is where Eunice is screwed.
Yes.
Because Jade is also a flight attendant.
And you know there can only be one.
You also know
that's
she's not
works.
really gonna like say anything. Like he's gonna be like talking, and then she's gonna be like, "Oh, well, you know, like on their second date, she's gonna be like, well, you know, like I'm a flight attendant."
Honestly, I feel so bad for Jade. Can you imagine all the pilots that are just like hitting her up constantly?
Oh, not the pilots. I don't feel bad for her about the pilots. I feel bad for her about when she's walking down the fucking roads with the car, and some creepy dude is like accidentally brushes up against her.
You know, it
gets
it gets way grabby. I feel Jade. You can come hang out with us, please.
Yeah, Jade, don't worry about it. I mean, we're
gonna be creepy.
Yeah, do I want to touch your hair? Does it look like really weirdly silky?
Do I want to impress you? Do I feel the need to impress you? Yes.
You know what? Actually, that's part of it. She, for some reason, like just looks cool. Maybe it's the denim. So, like I'm saying, the denim is like I'm an easygoing girl.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a cherry top that she's wearing. I'm not a huge fan of that, but yet I still somehow.
She looks like she's a former Disney Channel star who's like now dating someone kind of edgier.
The bad girl of Disney Channel.
That's like Bella Thorne, where she's not that point. She's like, I mean, she kind of looks like Selena Gomez.
Oh, interesting fact. She grew up in Mormon culture.
Totally see that.
And says there's a lot of pressure to get married.
I don't know why I said I can totally see that, but for some reason I can.
See, I'm surprised.
No, it all makes sense now. There's some really hot Mormon girls out there.
Oh, well, yes. It's
I want to see
Utah
her Instagram. Here I am saying I'm not going to go on anyone's Instagram. And suddenly I'm like, so JDM.
Well, it says, let's see. She's currently working towards getting her private pilot's license. She is trying to become a pilot.
Wait, is this her? I'm so confused. There's a lot of Jade M's on Instagram, guys. Well, yeah, she's hot. Is there anything else to say about her?
But did you hear what I said?
She's I know. Pilot? I know. She's in the bag.
This is some badass
That's
shit.
what I'm saying. That's another thing where she's going to be like, yeah, oh yeah, well, she's going to mention on like the second or third date where she's like, oh yeah, well, I'm getting my pilot's license. She's going to like really.
She loves going line dancing. Do you know what this means? I'm going to tell you right now. Jade and Pete aren't going to work out. Jade will 100% be on Paradise. There will be so much like Stagecoach drama that's carried on because now that's the whole shtick. And she will for sure be at Stagecoach because she enjoys going line dancing and country music. And she will be the queen.
Why does it say
Paradise.
Jade M when her Instagram says Jade Gilliland?
Interesting. Well, here we are, Cosmo.
She's so hot.
Oh my God. She's kind of got like Liv Tyler.
I actually
Megan
don't think
Fox,
she's going that far.
Michelle Rodriguez kind of rolled into one. I don't know.
Dude, I honestly think she might. You know what? I can see. This is what I can see.
We're obsessed with her.
Yeah, and we're also only 8 people into, so we really got to stop going, like looking at these people's background checks, basically, when we're talking about them. But you know what? I can see her being really quiet. Like, I can see her being one of those people. Yes, I know girls
You think
like
as a flight attendant, you don't have to be like pretty friendly?
No, not at all. You can be like, hi, can I get you anything? Would you like a snack? Okay.
A peanut?
I mean, come on. No, we only have Coke. Is that okay? No, we don't have Pepsi. All right. Could you please bring your tray table up? I mean, you don't have to be that going out.
Yeah, I guess that's
outgoing.
true,
I mean,
huh?
But I know girls like this. Like, I can see her being one of those people where if you're close with her, she's very warm. But I think what might happen, this is what I'm calling. She's probably really quiet, kind of reserved, especially when she's like in a really large crowd, might get intimidated. Or when she's talking to Pete, might be like a little much, the whole situation. So she might not have the ability to open up or like feel as comfortable. She might not even be that into Pete. So I can actually see her going home like week 3 or week 4.
Don't do that to us, Jade.
I can see it.
It says that she claims that she hosts the best game night in town.
I'm there. I love game night.
You are a game night queen, but I'm thinking if she's the one who's hosting it and she's like, it's the best.
For her friends, though.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I think you
might be
know
right.
people like that who
Yeah.
it's like they're really cool and like a chill awesome person, but they're
she's
on The
not
Bachelor?
right. She's in with all these other women like competing
With this guy who's like, so tell me about your life. Let's tell me about your trauma in the next 2 minutes.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
it's not for everyone.
yeah.
So I honestly think she's going home before like week 4.
Wow. Okay. Jade, I love you. I don't know you. Please don't disappoint us.
Okay.
All right. Jasmine.
Don't know why she's wearing this skirt.
Jasmine, I don't. I can't. I'm not into the outfit at all.
It's the skirt that's
It's the
really
skirt.
drawing me away from her beautiful face.
She's absolutely stunning.
And all I can look at is this cupcake tier skirt thing.
Yeah, it's a choice though. I mean, I do appreciate the fact that it's a choice.
It is.
She's a client relations manager. Okay, so this woman.
What?
This woman is she the one that I saw that's like such a badass? She seems like she's going to be really direct. It says in her thing that her biggest turnoff with a guy is someone who sits on the couch all day and plays video games. Okay. She wants the man of her dreams to help build her a table.
Okay.
I feel like she's going to be very much like
she's
going to go
honestly.
in, she's going to meet Pete and she's going to tell exactly what she wants. Like Pete, I need you to do this. And I think Pete is going to be way too sensitive for her.
Okay. Way too passive, maybe.
Yes. I think she's like,
I mean, this
kind
is
of
so
a badass.
cute. On her Bachelor bio, it's so cute because the skirt's not in it.
Yeah, she's
I'm not even trying to be mean. She's really pretty.
She's adorable.
Speaks Vietnamese fluently. All right.
But here we go.
What?
I mean, we know that Pete loves Jesus and she likes to volunteer at church every Sunday. So they'll have that together.
Wait, she says she'll consider proposing if she finds a man who can get her Chick-fil-A on a Sunday. You can't get Chick-fil-A on a Sunday.
So
Is
she's
that a
asking
joke?
the impossible.
Damn, high expectations, Jasmine.
Damn, Jasmine, I'm going to be real with you. Like, understood, but you know, she wants her men to move a mountain for her, build a table, break
Chick-fil-A on a Sunday?
break into a goddamn Chick-fil-A.
Damn.
Pete is going to be too mellow for her.
I could actually
think.
see her leaving and just being like, you're not pursuing me enough.
Yes. If she's in for a few weeks, she'll pull him aside and be like, I don't feel like you're really seeing me.
I don't feel like you're taking this seriously.
Oh, yeah. That's Jasmine.
Okay.
Badass. All right. Next, Jenna.
Or by our last description, really annoying. We'll see. Jenna
S, similar dress to Alexa. I like it.
Once again, these answers. Fun, down to earth. Looking for a man to grow old with who can keep life exciting. Okay.
Jenna looks like she maybe is a little uncomfortable to be in this photo shoot situation. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The smile, she seems a little like nervous. Now, I would be horrified, so, you know, no shade. But I'm getting high energy. Yes?
I'm really confused by some of these things in her bio.
Okay, tell me.
After a life-changing trip to Africa for a medical mission, she realized she needed to start doing activities to make herself happy and not be such a pushover. That was not the last part was not what I was expecting after going on a medical mission to Africa. She realized she needed to start doing activities to make herself happy?
After seeing the poverty that
After a
medical mission to Africa, I'm so confused.
She's like, you know what this trip taught me? I need to start prioritizing me. Like, what?
This is very confusing.
See what I'm saying?
What?
And she's like, she loves taking the Chicago nightlife by storm.
It's like she went on a medical mission to Africa. I was like, you know what I need to do? Party.
when she's not bowling, she's at home knitting.
Jenna, you are quite. I don't know. You're a
anomaly.
paradox. I don't understand. You knit and you rage and
She's
Chicago
like, I'm
nightlife.
selfish, but I go on medical missions.
I'm so confused. She also looks confused from her photo. Maybe she's confused by her paradoxical.
You know what? She's 22. No shade to 22-year-olds. I was 22.
She's super young, yeah.
But maybe she's still in the process of finding herself. Sounds like it.
Do you think she's going to get real drunk night one?
Yeah, because she said her biggest fear is getting sent home before getting a chance to show Peter all she has to offer.
Oh, she's going to get drunk night one.
Uh-oh. I'm so sorry, Jenna.
Can I say one thing quick about Jenna?
Yeah, what?
Jenna says that she's a passionate foodie who would do anything to eat pasta with Chrissy Teigen one day.
AI answers.
That's the most AI thing that's ever happened.
I know.
You're right. You are nailing it. This is all 2020. 2020 is the year of fucking AI.
I'm actually just surprised it didn't say. Actually, the most AI answer would be Chrissy Teigen is my spirit animal.
100%. But she probably will say that at some point.
She probably will.
So at some point, night one, it'll...
You'd be like, Chrissy Teigen's totally my... She's drunk. Chrissy Teigen's just totally my spirit animal. That's fucked.
All right, next.
Katrina. Now, Katrina to me, I don't know why I'm so obsessed with this theory. I think Katrina has a very husky voice.
You are? Yeah.
I'm obsessed with this theory for some reason. I mean, like,
she's
going to
have a
having
deep,
this husky, like, Chicago accent.
Yes. Okay, so Katrina's
I don't know how
from
to do a
Chicago.
Chicago accent.
Chicago
accent.
I just think
like
about talking like Joe.
Yeah, but like a girl. I'm making her sound like a man, but like a hot. I like when women have husky voices. So I'm thinking like a sexy husky voice. She's a professional sports dancer.
Yes, okay. So I had this feeling at first when we first saw her, and you have this idea of her having this husky voice, and I was like maybe hoping that she was like a little bit like mobstery in the way that she spoke.
Yeah.
But I'm now getting this theory when I looked at some of her facts that I have a feeling that Katrina, God bless you, Katrina, has a major stick up her ass in the sense of like, I think that she's going to be super,
like she thinks she's really hot shit.
No, I think she'd be super high strung.
Oh.
Like the girl who everyone's bugging her in the house. Everyone's immature. She thinks she's 28. She's on the older side for the group of women.
But she sounds fun. She has a hairless cat, you know?
I know, but read what's happening.
Her biggest pet peeve is not being in control.
Okay, this is what I'm saying.
That's ominous. That's ominous. There's a reason that ABC would pick that fact.
Not being in control. Her biggest pet peeve is not being in control. But this is coupled with Katrina dressed up as her hairless cat, Jasmine, and Jasmine dressed up as her for Halloween.
I stan.
So I stan too. I fucking stan. But she has an intimate relationship with her cat, and her biggest pet peeve is not being in control. I feel like that kind of says it all.
Katrina's mom says she needs to settle down because her biological clock is ticking.
Oh, no, okay. She's gonna be high strung. She's gonna be super high strung. She's stressed out. Her cat's at home. God knows who's feeding it. She's stressed. The cat's probably cold. It's hairless.
Oh no, are you kidding me? She is paying like $200 a day for some like top of the line pet boarding situation.
Does she show Pete a photo of her cat night one?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. That's how she introduces
She's
herself.
probably showing everyone. She's probably showing everyone in the house, you know? She's like, this is my hair. She still has a husky Chicago voice. This is my hairless cat. She doesn't have a name of it, but like,
Jasmine.
oh my God, he's so cute. Oh my God, he's so cute. I'm giving her a New Jersey accent now. But
you know what's a fun twist? One of our last ladies is named Jasmine, and her cat is named Jasmine. I wonder if they're going to have that conversation. Katrina's going to meet Jasmine.
Yeah,
and be like,
she's going to be the Ben Z, but with her hairless cat. I'm just going to continually reference Ben Z.
He's really coming up a lot in this season.
Yes, he is. Okay, well, we'll see. I'm really interested. I really want to know if she has a husky voice. I would bet my life savings on it.
I am actually really excited about her, and I think that she'll make it halfway.
Katrina?
Yes, and I think that she's going to cause problems in the house.
Halfway, like top 10? Is that what you're thinking?
Yeah.
All right. Kelly F. Attorney. I'm confused.
I'm obsessed.
Okay.
She's a tax attorney.
She says she's a modern woman who doesn't need a man to take care of her.
She's going to be intense.
Her most recent relationship was an international long-distance affair where she was traveling to Jordan once or twice a month. That's a long fucking plane ride to take once or twice a month. I had a boyfriend who lived 3 hours away, and I saw him probably once every 2 months.
She said that she got to the point where she
twice a month.
This woman is a jet setter.
That's like what?
She's been to 26 countries. She says that she couldn't see herself moving to the Middle East, and that's why the relationship didn't work out. She has to stay here and be a tax attorney.
She's allergic to gluten, dairy, and black tea.
Look at this. It's going to take more than a handsome face and solid resume, though, to impress Kelly, because this lawyer won't settle for anything less than she deserves.
So ABC's facts are kind of scaring me, because the last one, Katrina, it said like she does her biggest pet peeve is being out of control. This one,
Read the Kelly one.
Kelly, nothing makes Kelly angrier than when people don't listen to her. I am terrified for Pete's life.
I am obsessed with her already.
Jess,
I'm obsessed with her.
I can see her getting slightly tipsy and like getting in a minor altercation with Peter, but him being kind of into her.
Yes.
Because she's kind of crazy.
Yes.
But she'll just be like, you're not fucking listening to me. She's also a Chicago.
She's from Chicago.
You're
not fucking listening to me.
Her and Katrina are both just yelling at him. Katrina's like, I don't like that amount of control. And she's like, I don't like that you're not listening
Question,
to me.
do you think Katrina and Kelly are going to hate each other or love each other? Okay, they're both from Chicago.
There's room.
We understand each other.
Room
We're
in
both
Chicago,
from
for both of us.
All these other fucking, they're going to, I'm so obsessed.
I want a dynamic duo.
I hope that we have the Chicagan dynamic duo we have deserved.
Well, I can see her getting mad at Pete, and I really like that.
Yes. If they're not going to give us a Jersey duo, I'll take a Chicago duo.
Well, pause for a second.
Let's pause for a second, shall we? So we are seeing a lot of faces right now, and on these faces are a lot of really nice teeth. And I'm wondering, did all of these women get braces? I know I personally got braces twice, and here I am now as a 31-year-old woman with shifting teeth, because that's what happens in a time when you decide not to rock your retainer every single night. So what is a girl to do? It just got way easier and way more affordable with CANDID. CANDID delivers clear aligners directly to you and straightens your teeth for 65% less than braces. That's so much.
Yeah,
So
it
much.
is. Braces are really expensive, so 45% of that? Nope, I did math wrong. 35% of that? Dang, what a bargain. Unlike braces, also, CANDID's clear aligners are comfortable, removable, and they're totally invisible. Totally invisible. So you can transform your smile without anyone noticing a thing, and you never have to set foot in a doctor's office or waiting room either. Your treatment is prescribed remotely by a licensed orthodontist, and CANDID delivers everything you need right to your door. Unlike other companies, CANDID only works with orthodontists, never general dentists, because that means your treatment will be designed by an expert in tooth movement with 20 years of experience on average. So your teeth are in good hands.
And guess what? It does not take long at all. CANDID, the average treatment length with CANDID is just 6 months.
Wow.
Yeah, it's so fast, and you'll start seeing results way before then. Learn more about CANDID's process and get a complimentary 3D scan of your teeth at a CANDID studio near you. It's the simplest, freest way to get started. And for a limited time, you can get started with $75 off by using code CHATTY at candidco.com/chatty. That's candidco.com/chatty. Use code CHATTY for $75 off. candidco.com/chatty, code CHATTY. You know what? I wonder if our first friend, Alaya, she works with an orthodontist. I wonder if they're popping CANDID out.
I know.
Hook it up.
She's like, soon I'll be repping CANDID instead of working at this stupid orthodontist office.
I hate it here. All right, on to the next one.
Okay, now Kelsey, first things first, I got I see some tassels on this dress.
I see some tassels on this dress.
Instantly, I'm associating Kelsey W with like unlimited margarita happy hour.
Yes. She loves a spicy margarita.
Mexican themed bar. That's what I'm immediately associating her with. I'm sorry, Kelsey. I see that you're a professional clothier.
Girl, what does that mean? I don't understand. So you're not a wardrobe stylist. Is it the nice way of saying like she works in retail? You know what I bet it is? I bet it's like a high end.
She probably just works at like the men's department of Macy's.
I bet she works at a high end spot. And then
What,
she gets
you just saying
fucked
Macy's
up.
isn't high end? No, I see her. Yeah.
maybe like, you know, she's works at like Trina Turk and she gets her commission and then she gets fucked up with her friends.
She lives in Des Moines.
Oh yeah, maybe not. I don't know. I've never been to Des Moines.
I think it's Macy's, but that's like a pretty nice place, and I can see her going out for drinks with older men every once in a while. From her job as a professional clothier.
Oh yes, maybe a men's store. Yes, absolutely. Well, guess what? She competed at Miss USA after being crowned Miss Iowa in 2017.
But she's not looking for drama.
Which means that she's looking for drama.
Thanks to frequent Pilates classes, she's in peak physical and spiritual form. AI!
Oh, I wonder.
She's hoping to find a partner to travel the world, experience new cultures, and enjoy a good glass of red wine with. Aren't we all, Kelsey?
Oh my God. Okay, well, listen. She says that she's like an onion and she has many layers. So she doesn't want drama. She is in her peak spiritual form. Are we going
thanks to Pilates?
Thanks to Pilates. You know how spiritual Pilates is. And definitely night one, she will meditate. She will meditate with Pete.
Kelsey looks like at some point she was saying YOLO unironically. So there's that. Do I want to go out with her? Yes.
I feel like Kelsey's the type of person who tells you that she's doing sober January and breaks at day one.
She's like, no, she like doesn't admit she broke it. You're like, how are you doing? It's been like 11 days into sober January. And she's like, I'm doing really well. Like as she has a glass of champagne in her hand.
This is just for a special occasion. My Pilates classes are doing well. I'm feeling very connected with my main chakra.
I'm actually shocked it's Pilates and not Soul Cycle.
Oh yeah. Well, is Soul Cycle limited to like cities?
Maybe.
Like New
I don't
York
know.
and
but
LA.
I do know that there's a Soul Cycle by my house that has an alcohol permit.
Stop.
Yeah.
Soul
So you
Cycle's
can
getting
literally
litty.
get your rosé and your cycling on all in the same morning.
God,
Dab.
it's heaven.
Dab. Okay, Kelsey. I think she's gonna like be a sleeper and like end up in the top 10 somehow, even though we never really see her with Pete.
Kind of the one who sneaks in a little bit.
Yeah. We're like, wait, she hasn't even gotten a date with Pete.
Yeah. I feel like I'm gonna remember her. Well, here's the thing.
Let me see that.
It says that she was Miss Iowa.
True.
So maybe she's one of the pageant queens who knows another pageant queen and she's going to have drama with. That's
Yeah,
why
she says she's not looking for drama, but that's exactly
why
what she's going to be.
She's
the one
not looking
having
for drama.
100%.
She's going to bump into maybe Aliyah or Leia, whatever, and they hate each other. Mm-hmm. And they both competed in Miss USA.
This is the thing that's...
And they're mortal enemies.
This is the thing that's always concerning. Her bio on Instagram says Miss Iowa USA 2017. Like that's 2 years ago.
That was 2 years ago. It's like, you do that. That's, you should be proud of that. You have that up for a year. But, it's like if I were to, if my bio were to say communications degree.
No, but here's the thing. She posted like National Bikini Day, and it's like from her being Miss Iowa.
Is she like 6 feet tall? She looks very tall.
She looks gorgeous.
She's stunning. Oh my God. Legs for days, baby.
Anyway, Kelsey, I'm over it. I actually love her for some reason. I don't really know why.
There's a few of these women going into this season that I'm feeling like actually obsessed
like
about.
Connected to for whatever reason.
I feel very, very connected to them. Have no idea if they're anything like it, but I'm really, really hoping. Really hoping.
All right, who's up next?
Kiara. Kiara is a nanny. Connection?
Yeah, she's also 23.
Kiara,
is this like what, the second person that's not white that we've seen in the past 14?
I think she's maybe the third woman of color. So nice work, ABC. Also, everyone's 23 or 28.
No, I've seen like there's so many like 27 and 26-year-olds. Yeah,
this is only like the 23.
This is only like the second or third 23-year-old. I swear to God.
I mean, Pete's 28, so it's not like we're having a Nick situation where he's going in like 35 or whatever with a bunch of 23-year-olds. So it makes sense, but
she's been in 2 series. I don't like that dress. Now I'm just being sort of rude, but I really do care about the choices people make. And this one is very Real Housewives.
It is. Now, I really like this dress actually, and I would absolutely wear it to like a wedding, but I just don't feel like it was maybe the right choice. But I'm seeing like turquoise jewelry, like I'm seeing rings on most of the fingers, which I vibe. I'm trying to see what she's wearing around her wrist. Is that that's a bracelet? I thought it was a tag. All right. Let's see.
She's been in 2 serious relationships, both ended because of trust issues. She hates sport, but enjoys anything shopping, fashion, style, and anything social media.
She's extremely turned off by men who grind their teeth. Kiara, you and I could never work because I grind my teeth.
Do you?
Yeah. That's why I get Botox in my jaw so that I'll stop grinding my teeth, and it's amazing.
Dang.
No more headaches, baby. I don't know.
That's not an AI answer, though. Turned off by men who grind their teeth. Pretty original.
She says she picks napping over almost any other activity. Oh my God. Is she going to be the next Corinne and she's sleeping constantly?
I don't know, but I also like her biggest fear is being trapped at the top of a roller coaster. And that's pretty original,
you know
honestly.
what? And that is a valid fear because you know every time you're cranking up those and you're... You think about that.
Also said she's looking for someone who's willing to find her car keys when she loses them once a week. You know, that's much more reasonable than what's her face who wanted someone to get her Chick-fil-A on a Sunday.
Yeah. Jasmine with her unrealistic expectations.
Kiara is much more realistic. She just wants someone to help her find her car keys.
Jasmine's asking you to
totally understand.
Jasmine's asking her man to scale Mount Everest 3 times, and Kiara's just like, maybe like hook me up sometimes, you know?
Yeah.
A few hills here and there. I like her. She's got kind of quirky answers.
Yeah. And she does have like I don't know why I find her outfit so quirky. It just doesn't seem right for the bio photos. I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
Like you said, it's like a wedding outfit.
Yeah, it's an interesting choice. I do like the color on her a lot, but I don't
like the blonde.
No, I know.
Now I'm just nitpicking, but she actually seems kind of interesting.
And she's a
compared
nanny.
To some of her answers compared to other people.
She has fun, quirky answers, and I do like the fact that she's a nanny.
Yeah. I don't
know. I like it.
Hopefully she lasts somewhat long.
I could see her being a sleeper too.
Yeah, where I can see it being like she goes home and you're like, wait, who's that?
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
the quirky girls can get thrown by the wayside sometimes, huh? Because they're kind of sometimes a little quieter.
Yeah,
maybe she's a little quieter. Quirky quiet.
We've already decided like maybe she's just like she's just
fine,
quiet because she's like quirky.
She's a little quirky, so she's a little more timid. Like she's not outspoken.
She's really sweet though. Really sweet.
Everyone's
Love
the
her.
opposite. Hey, you know what? We did pretty good on Hannah's guys.
I know. I'm really wondering about. Okay,
next is Kylie R.
Okay.
Kylie R intimidates the shit out of me. I'm just going to say that right now.
Intimidate me at all.
This
is exactly what I think of her. I said this last time. First of all, I love her. We're going to like I think we'd smoke a lot of weed together. I think you normally wouldn't immediately pin her for a weed smoker, but she is.
But you go to her, you find out because like whenever you're with her, she always has like CBD product with her and you're like, oh, just CBD. And then you go to her apartment and there's like nugs everywhere.
There's bongs everywhere. No, she has a bong collection. Nugs and bongs. So that, and then she's also that like, actually I think I'm pinning her for when she's 21 because she reminds me exactly of one of my old roommates who I adore, by the way. But I can see her being the roommate who like, her room is always a fucking disaster. Like there's clothes and shit everywhere. Like you walk in and you're like, Kylie, how do you? When is the last time you did laundry? How do you find anything in here? Like those girls who always
look perfect and are so put together, and their life is a tornado.
No, like they are. She's always down to go out, because she's the one who's always like, come on, like let's come out with me. You're so fucking boring, and she's always looking so cute. Has her lip gloss on, and then you walk into her room and it's like, Kylie, like this is like. Yes. Do you know who I'm talking about?
100%. Kylie has at least 20 club promoters' phone numbers in her phone.
Yes.
She texts them. When you go to Vegas with Kylie, you want to go to Vegas with Kylie.
Yes.
She knows people. She's kept their contact info. She's going to get you in the front of the line, honey.
Yes.
Front of the line. Now, it says that she's an entertainment sales associate, but I remember when we first went through this, some of our friends had done some digging, and I believe she is like social media media-ish where she has like a YouTube channel or something where she's like, you know, trying to do like the influencer thing.
Wait, kind of obsessed with this because she, her only relationship ended 3 years ago. So she was 23 at the time. She's been single ever since. Last time a guy tried to kiss her, she turned away and blamed it on not wanting to ruin her makeup. And this 100%, I'm telling you, this is like my old roommate who I adore because she was like, kind of looked like the girl who might be kind of like, might be getting it all the time, but is actually like the opposite, where she is like very picky, dates in a blue
Single
moon.
for 3. Any woman who turns away and says, you're going to mess up I worship her.
Yeah.
I worship her.
Yeah.
Do you think she's going to have a lot of drama in the house?
No.
You don't think so? You think she's going to be the friend?
No. Yeah.
Okay.
I think everyone's actually going to be like, we love Kylie.
Love Kylie. She's like the fun party friend. You know what? She's empowering, I bet. She's probably going to be, she's like your empowering girlfriend.
She said like, flaky and pessimistic people make her mad. So she likes when people, she wants to look on the bright side of things.
Her ex cheated on her, it says. So obviously she's probably going to be one of those girls.
Trust issues.
She got some trust issues, but she probably is going to, like, when the girls come home and they're crying, she's going to be like, you deserve better. You're amazing. You go, girl. Let's go get matcha in the morning.
I can also see her like having a really hard time, like getting vulnerable with Pete. That could be their thing where he's like, I want to know more about you. And she's just like I could see her deflecting with like comedy and that kind of thing.
I think you might have nailed her.
I think I really want to be friends with her after now who I've pinned her as.
Well, she lives in LA. And you know what? There's something to be said, though, about the fact that she lives in LA already. She's not going to have to make the influencer move.
Maybe that, That's so true. So easy. She's already been hustling trying to make it happen for the past 3 years.
And I forget Pete's from LA, too. So, you know, if it works out, they're already close by. Yeah, None of that drama.
All right.
First of all,
Lauren J's pose says, I have slept with your dad.
Come hither, honey. That is that come hither pose. She has the longest hands, and I'm obsessed. I can't stop staring at her hands.
Look at the right hand. Look at the way it's posed. Evil stepmother style.
This
want to talk about evil stepmother.
This woman knows how to take a photo. And I will say, Lauren, I believe, I could be wrong, but I believe Lauren is the one who has the largest following going in before they announce the names.
Wow, yeah, she has 140.
Yes. So she's
got that blogger life on point. I mean, she's like a fashion blogger.
Lauren looks like a runway model. She's shockingly gorgeous, and the shoulders, she's glowing. Mm-hmm. She definitely applied like some oils to her body beforehand. She knows what she's doing. She's like, bitch, I already have 100K coming in here. I'm gonna just soar, okay? I don't need any of you.
Wait, I'm sorry. I have to pause for a second because I went back to Kylie's. This is what I'm talking about. She hasn't kissed anyone in like months, but she looks like
it's like the most central. Oh, I love her.
Uh-huh. Like, look, stepping into 2020. Like I think we nailed. Can't you see her bedroom being a total disaster?
Total disaster.
Guys, you got to check out Kylie Ramos' Instagram.
Listen,
because I swear everything just got fucking confirmed.
I have to say this, to the few that I've seen their photos like on Instagram, all these women look gorgeous in their photos, unlike poor Hannah's guys last season. You look on these girls' Instagram, this is a stunning group of human beings.
Kylie is an assless chaps. She's ready for Stagecoach 2020.
Oh my God. Look at her assless chaps. I'm so sorry. I just yelled into the mic. I'm sorry, everyone. I got so excited. She's an assless chaps.
Obsessed.
Why have I never been more obsessed with a group of women than this group of women?
I don't know.
Maybe they're so boring. I don't know, but I just feel like this is going to be so interesting. Assless chaps, and she hasn't removed that.
I'm telling you, she's one of those people that I can see a lot of my friends, like a lot of people who don't know me, being like, "She's one of your best friends," and I'm like, "Yes,
I love." Duh. You know what I like? She has her Instagram, and she has photos of herself in assless chaps. She has photos of herself in very tiny tops, and you know what? I fucking like that she never didn't remove it. And try to like appear a certain way for ABC. I love that.
This is, this is 2018. I thought it was November 2019. I was going to say she posted this after getting back from The Bachelor, but no, that's not true. Sorry.
I love the idea of not
She's real
stunning.
pretty.
I love the idea of not like removing to appear a certain way.
Yeah.
You go, girl.
Okay, sorry.
Anyways,
back to Lauren J,
So
because
sorry,
she
Lauren.
deserves some attention
She
here.
does. She does deserve.
So yeah. Actually, it says that she's a. I'm a little confused because then I'm also seeing that she's a model.
She's from
Too,
Glendale.
so like
We're
marketing
neighbors.
executive. Yeah.
Here, this is interesting though.
And
she has like she has to have the marketing executive and has her own fashion blog, right?
Mm-hmm.
She does both. But this is an interesting fact. So she did one season as a Laker girl, and she was so inspired by Kobe's passion for things outside of basketball that she left the team to pursue her own dreams.
Okay, wait, this is really funny because actually last night I was having dinner with someone who does Kobe's marketing. And do you know what he's pursuing? Doing children's book publishing.
Really? Is Kobe's energy just contagious in that way, where it's like his passion is just so overwhelming that people are like, I'm going to conquer my dreams now being around you? You know what, though? My point is this. You are a Laker girl, and it is so hard to become a Laker girl. So the fact that she left that to pursue her dreams, it makes me feel like this is someone
she was inspired by his passion for things outside of basketball. So she was like, this is what I'm good at, but I got to pursue something.
I'm extremely inspired. I feel like this is a woman, like, she knows what she wants.
Oh wait, nope. This is the best tidbit. She says she has exit interviews with all of her exes to figure out what went wrong.
Is that the most scary or most empowering thing I've ever heard?
No, scary.
Okay.
First of all, she said all of her exes, like that.
Okay.
So this is sort of making it sound like she always gets dumped, and she's always like, "So why are you dumping me?" No, I know you said that, but let's get to the bottom of this. And that's horrifying.
It is. Is it also though like so powerful? I can't tell if I'm terrified. I'm like maybe shitting myself, or I may also.
We've kind of been talking about this. We've kind of talked about this before. My thing is like if someone breaks up with you, it's probably just because they're not that into you anymore. So like when you're trying to like figure out what went wrong,
right? But she's just like, look at me. Why are you leaving?
No, or she's just like, I know you said you don't love me anymore, but like, when did that happen? Like, on what? Can you give me an exact date on when you went from loving me to not loving me? Because I'm not understanding.
Can you pull up your photo album so I can like cross-reference and kind of see, like, so I can get an idea of like what?
Because June 26th, it seemed like you were still pretty fucking in love with me.
You posted about me 3 months ago. We were making out, and then 2 months later. Yeah. Oh no, she's. Oh gosh. Yeah.
I'm scared, but also like I'm interested to see what this season with her brings. So
I think she'll be exciting. It also says that she's definitely involved in church, and she's hoping to find a man who will open the car door for her and will hold her hand on the way to Sunday church. So
that's what she has.
So
I'm interested.
Fact, you have to live close to her church because she's walking there.
I'm interested in all of these, like, you know, we've already had 3 women who are saying specifically what they want in a man, and it's just kind of interesting. Like, all of these things people have said are not the first thing that comes to mind when someone asks what I'm looking for in a man.
People are going into the season, like, very definite about what they want.
But also, like, very, like, small, ambiguous things.
I'm very interested because I feel like a lot of these women, and again, we're literally making full judgment calls, but they seem like they know what they want. They seem pretty powerful. And I'm interested to see how that's going to gel with Petey Pie.
I don't know about all of them seem pretty powerful. Because some of these answers could actually be skewed for like deep insecurity.
True, huh? Yeah, I guess it's just
and, like,
more
trust
like
issues.
I guess I'm reading all of these ABC statements in like very aggressive voices for some reason. I'm like, oh, damn, she knows what she wants. And I like that. And it might be like, no, please hold my hand to church. And I'm reading it as, hold my hand to church. I think that's what's happening.
Now,
all right, Lexi B
immediately stands out because for some reason when I see her, I feel like we've never seen a ginger in the history of The Bachelor ever. I don't know why.
Elise, Colton season.
Yes, true.
Stunning.
See, that's what I'm saying, but Lexi makes me forget all the rest because there's something about her that for some reason is very striking to me.
She's extremely striking. I like I wouldn't have chosen the dress that she's wearing, but like I like it on her for this. I don't know. I like her. I look at her immediately and I like her.
I feel that, I mean, she's very beautiful. I'm looking at the ABC bio photo right now, and she is like, These other girls say she's a model, but this girl, I can see her on a freaking Pantene commercial.
Oh yeah, her
For
hair is
real.
luxurious.
Marketing coordinator. She lives in New York, which is interesting.
She lives in New York, and she's a marketing coordinator for
Because her
Sotheby's
look-
Real Estate
Her
Luxury.
look is not saying New York.
It's not saying New York.
Sotheby's.
Sotheby's. This is luxury. Sotheby's. This is luxury real estate.
I want to know how much property she sold in 2018.
Well, she's the marketing coordinator, so I don't know if she's selling the
never
property.
mind.
But
Whoops.
she's definitely going and checking out all the penthouses in
What is
New
that?
York.
Yeah, what is that
So
marketing
chic.
coordinator? Is that what you do as a marketing coordinator? That sounds dope.
But I would imagine that I don't know, you'd have to go to a good amount of penthouses, check out the high-end Sotheby's things to push stuff, right? I don't know.
What's interesting, she grew up in Florida, in Jacksonville, and then is now like in New York working for Sotheby's. So she's sort of this like
She's adventurous.
I feel like there could be a movie about Lexi. I don't know why I'm feeling this way.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean?
I think maybe you're getting like these Amy Adams vibes from her. Maybe
it's actually Isla Fisher. I'm thinking Confessions of a Shopaholic. Like
yes, yes.
She's like this colorful girl in New York who also has red hair, of course. But like
she stands out on the subway.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We're really into her.
Yeah, I like her.
She's been on a number of bad, mediocre dates around New York City, blah, 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 blah.
Nothing turns Lexi off more than people who are desperate. Lexi, I feel
She's gonna
that.
be like, Pete, I'm getting desperate vibes, so I'm going to need a little space. He's like, what?
You're acting too needy right now. We're going to have a little time out.
Her answers aren't very AI. She would rather be buried alive than trapped in a room filled with frogs.
Not AI at all.
She has too much sass for the suburban life. I like her a lot.
I like her.
I might want to be her, is what I'm feeling.
Yeah.
How far do we think she'll go?
I'll say she'll be in top 10.
Yeah, I like her to go further, but I don't think it's going to happen. I think I could see actually a rift between her and Peter's chemistry for whatever reason.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
Maybe
that's what
them
I'm
not
predicting.
connecting. Like maybe they want to connect, but it's just not there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're not each other's person, you know? Tragic for them.
So tragic.
Okay.
Madison. On to Madison.
Madison immediately is giving me Real Housewives of Orange County 2011 vibes.
100%. Maddie, you went a little hard on the self-tanner on this one. I have to say, I feel like we haven't seen really many people who are going hard on the self-tanner so far, but I see her and I immediately go top 5.
Alabama.
Right?
I mean, look at her. I'm looking at her ABC bio photo, and everything about this ABC bio photo to me says like Tia, Raven, everyone in the South's gonna love her. She's going to hometown.
She has a huge, gorgeous smile.
She honestly kind of looks like Tia.
She does kind of have a Tia look, huh? Yeah, she does.
Yeah.
She's a foster parent recruiter, so she does something that's beautiful and really cool. She isn't like, she's not pageant, but she looks like she'd be pageant, but instead of doing pageant, she's a foster parent recruiter. I think
but
that's
also
cool.
she was the MVP of her high school basketball team, and they won 4 state championships.
Okay, Madison.
Which
that's
also
dope.
explains why she's wearing an Apple Watch in this outfit, because she has got to track her physical activity every day. Because homegirl still likes
How
to
many steps?
stay in peak athletic condition.
The fact that she has the Apple Watch on still is a move. That's a power move.
That's actually the thing to me that screams like Alabama. I'm sorry for you people in Alabama. I don't know if y'all have Apple Watches, but this is something that I picture like every mom in Alabama having.
With the Apple Watch.
But not even moms, actually, 20-something-year-olds. How is she having that? You get your phone taken away like day one at the hotel before the photo shoot. How does she still have it?
Maybe she's broken that she figured it out.
The
She figured out how to break the system. She's like, oh, they're not going to notice this.
2 floors away.
time
She's still getting talking into it, calling people.
You know what she's finding shit about all the girls. She's like researching. Oh, I heard that she was
Cast
a home
list.
wrecker.
She's on Reddit on her little tiny Apple Watch.
Yes.
That is too good.
Oh, Reality Steve caught me. Oh, I'm looking good. It's going fine.
I'm looking good. She said, Jess, if Madison was stranded on an island and could only bring one book, I'm actually shocked she didn't say Jesus Calling. She said the Bible.
All right, so we have a very religious girl.
I'm sorry, that's just dumb. You should bring an island survival guidebook.
Madison, we've talked about
Madison,
this.
be practical. Your relationship with the Lord is strong enough.
We appreciate.
He would understand.
He also wants you to make logical choices. Madison, okay, so this obviously she's extremely religious. I wonder if this is going to be the virgin of this season.
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I think, though, that she will take him on a basketball date because at the bottom of her bio, it says she'd take Jordans over heels any day.
She's going to smoke him.
I think like you said, I'm seeing top 4. I think Peter actually might be pretty into her.
Yeah. Well, Alabama, Hannah, Alabama, they obviously know, her and Hannah obviously know each other. Oh, I wonder if when Hannah shows up night 1, if they like know each other.
Madison's just sipping her tea. She'd be like, well, I read on
like,
my Apple Watch tonight that she was coming, so I was prepared for this.
Prepared. And
she's like, I've been intercepting the intercom between the producers. Turns out she's like this crazy hacker. I'm creating a whole conspiracy with this fucking Apple Watch, man. I love it.
Oh my God. Becca, what if night 1 she's wearing it? Our brains are going to explode. It'll be like, we figured it out. Oh my.
She's the plant. How does she have that? Oh man. Too good.
Well, I think she's going to go far. I have a feeling.
Now, Marissa. And also the dress, I'm like, okay, bold.
Bold choice. Red, tight. I like it.
Well, the first line of her bio says she's a bold beauty.
Okay.
She also competed in Miss Teen USA. She got Miss Teen Montana.
Oh, she's Miss Teen Montana.
Yeah.
I would like to talk about something specifically in her bio that literally I am so angry that this was posted on ABC and all it does
You're talking about the weight?
Yes, I am. Hey, ABC.
Okay, read it.
Remember how last Bachelor in Paradise, how everyone was obsessed with what's her face's apparently like weight loss somehow? And they kept talking about her revenge body. It was very upsetting. Well, ABC's done it again because on the bio for Marissa, it talks about how it says that when she was competing in Miss Teen Montana, she was average size for a teenage girl. By the way, quote unquote, average size. Like, what the fuck? Okay. Average size for a teenage girl, but the pageant world made her feel insecure about her weight, which led her to struggle with body image issues. Now, if it ended there and then this is going to be this empowering thing, I would be like, okay. But then later on, we talk about there's a breakup that she goes through, blah, blah, blah. It says, Marissa moved to Atlanta and stepped up her fitness routine. As of now, Marissa has lost 80 pounds and wants to keep going. Why the fuck is this in the bio?
Maybe it's like a big deal to her. I mean, like maybe this is a big part of her identity.
It just makes me sad because
it's weird because, it's not like she's been on a health journey and like this is something that's really important to her and she's like lost 80. Like it's weird how it starts out saying that she was, quote, like you said, average, whatever that means, average size, made to feel insecure about her weight, struggled with body image, and then now it's like, and then she lost. Even though she was a normal size, but that's what
I'm saying. That's the shit
now
that
she's lost 80 pounds.
That's the shit I'm pissed about. It's literally saying she had body image issues, and then 3 lines later they're like, and she lost 80 pounds, and now she feels great, and you're like, what the hell? It's very upsetting.
It also has a weird note of saying even though she was like a normal size. That's so weird. And then being like, and then she lost 80 pounds. It's like, how could she be like a healthy, normal size and also lose 80 pounds?
I mean, what? The whole thing is just it's very strange to put in a biography.
It is,
too.
yeah,
it's just
it is.
like,
I agree.
Why are you putting the number out there too? Also, all you had to say maybe was
that's
just
why
like
I said maybe that was like her big thing, but also like with the first few sentences, I just don't get it.
I don't understand. I mean. And saying all of this, no shade to her at all. This is 100%. We're like looking at the ABC.
No, and like I said, I'm sure it's her journey and something that's important. Clearly,
and it's something that's important to her. That's great.
But it's just odd that if she admitted that she was average size and the pageant world made her feel insecure about her weight, and then she, instead of changing her mindset, I would
be so interested to hop on a phone call with Marissa and ask her, how do you feel about this bio? Did this make you feel like weird, or were you like into it? I'd be curious.
You know what's also sad? It says that her high school sweetheart always encouraged Marissa to feel beautiful. And like, you know, she felt so insecure about her weight while competing in Miss Teen. And then he made her feel really beautiful. Well, soon after their breakup, she stepped up her fitness routine and lost 80 pounds. Like, what? Like, this guy helped her realize she was beautiful just the way she was. And then they broke up and she realized, nope, I'm going to step up my fit. I just don't get it.
I don't understand at all.
It's very bizarre.
I don't understand.
Well, best wishes for you, Marissa.
Yeah, best wishes. She's her little info is cute. She feels more when she feels confident. She breaks into song.
All of her best friends
she
are
likes,
at least 10 years older than her.
She likes to be surrounded by mature people. So she's the mature 23-year-old.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Does that mean she's going to come into the house and be like, most of my friends are like at least 32. Like, all of you guys are so immature.
She's going to, yeah.
Oh, boy.
Well, best of luck, Marissa.
I'm not your average 23-year-old.
I'm different. All right. On to Meghan. Meghan is another flight attendant. They're really stacking it with them this year.
They are.
And they're really trying to push that on poor Peter. I wonder if Peter's going to know any of them.
Pretty large world.
Are there only I thought there were only 12 flight attendants. They're all just on circuit.
Know each other. I mean, I guess it's actually one of those weird things where they totally could have passed in an airport.
They had their moment, their little serendipity moment.
Oh no.
I mean, Meghan seems like she's a face mask enthusiast. AI.
Her parents split up when she was 18, but she still considers herself a hopeless romantic. That's a bachelor AI for sure.
Mm-hmm. Her mother and grandmother were flight attendants, so this is legacy business. Just like Peter, legacy. She's cute. I say she'll make it a couple. She'll go in 3 weeks, and then she'll be gone in 3 weeks. That's my guess.
Yeah.
All right.
McKenna.
On to McKenna D. We have a Canadian amongst us. We have a Canadian.
I was trying to think of some
Canadian
thing to say.
Yeah,
that's what I was going to say.
Maple syrup. I don't know. Is maple syrup a thing?
Maple syrup.
Whistler, I don't know. Peace and love, honestly. That's Canada.
Well, she's a fashion blogger, my girl.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, okay. This was the other.
She came in with 51K.
Okay, so she came in.
Uh-huh. Her bio says CEO of Cringy Wine Dancing. That's in her Instagram bio. AI.
CEO of Cringy Wine Dancing. I kind of like that, though.
Yeah. For some reason on her Instagram, I don't know why, and this is I don't know why. Do you ever see people where you are not sure why, but you instantly don't really like them?
Mm-hmm.
Every
day. I don't like most people.
And you have no good reason to like.
Yeah, you're not vibing on McKenna.
I don't know why. I have no good reason to feel that way. I am admitting I have no good reason to feel that way.
Do you have a bad feeling about her? Maybe
I have a bad feeling about her.
There's going to be are there villain vibes happening?
I'm now feeling a little bit spoiled though, because like I'm looking on her Instagram and I'm seeing that like other Bachelor girls like Tia and like actually both Tia and Caroline, which is weird because they're friends. Maybe they have met her. They're like both liking all her pictures and stuff. So I'm like, is this like a girl that makes it far? I don't know. I don't want to jump to conclusions, but there's something about her that I get. For some reason I don't know why I get bad vibes, but I also feel like everyone's gonna really like her.
Okay. You think America will like her or the house will like her? Okay.
I think America will like her.
I say house doesn't like her, America likes her.
I could see that.
Okay.
But I agree. I think America really likes her.
Okay. She says, you know why? I can tell you right now why America's going to like her. She says that she's goofy and spontaneous.
I didn't even read this in the bio, Jess, and I swear to God, I'm going through her Instagram and I'm like, this is a girl who describes herself as quirky.
Yeah, for sure. And she's not at all.
I mean, she kind of is, like in very like media, like in ways where she's like, road trip, and I would totally wear Vans with my prom dress. I'm quirky like that, you know, or Converse with my prom dress.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Quirky in like the perfect aesthetic type way.
Quirky
with the perfect
quirky
aesthetic.
in the sense that literally no one's gonna think you're weird. Instead, everyone's gonna be like, "Damn, I wish I did that."
It's the full Hannah G thing. Like
Kind
I'm
of,
so
but
weird, and you're like, but you're not weird though. You're the opposite of weird. You're IG perfection. I don't understand.
What did Hannah G and Dylan say where they were like, you know, we'll just like walk around and walk the dogs in sweatpants, like weird.
Did you get
stuff
tagged
like
in that photo?
No.
Or not tagged. Did you get sent that? Broads, so many of you. God,
No, I didn't.
God bless all of you. I love you all so much. I got tagged or sent so many times a photo, or there was an Insta story where Hannah and Dylan were in matching sweatsuits driving around. They did it. And it had their names. They had them...
Did you put their quote under it?
No. They had their initials. And Dylan, by accident, did the wrong initial. So his was wrong. Like he forgot his middle name or something. What? Like
Confused.
You know, they probably were given a company was like, hey, we're going to give this to you for free. Just write down your initials and then we're going to inscribe your initials on the hood.
What was Dylan's?
Dylan made a mistake and wrote the wrong like letter down or something, or Hannah did. So it was his insignia was wrong.
How?
I don't know.
Like maybe people don't know his middle name.
I don't know. They're just weird. They're weird like that. He forgets his middle name. He's super weird.
Okay, I'm sorry,
quirky.
Jess. I found a video that 100% like I know for sure that my initial vibe was 100% correct. And yes, everyone in America is going to love her. And it is
Is she going to be the one that gets us canceled because we're going to be like not liking her?
Jess,
and then,
Jess,
Lord.
Wait till you see this video.
Oh God.
I'm already like starting to really, this is going to be a difficult season for me because I am going to be the one person that's always going to find something bad to say about McKenna. I'm so sorry, McKenna. I'm so sorry. I'm sure you're a lovely person in real life. Okay. The video I'm about to show Jess, I will describe in 1 second. Okay.
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 I mean, Becca, I feel the exact same way. I feel the exact same way. Oh my God, we're gonna get so many 1 stars this season. Shit, we're gonna get so many 1 stars.
Okay, so here's the video. It's from September 2019. Caption is, this is what happens when you're the only single person at a wedding and see people slow dancing with their significant others. Wine emoji, crying, laughing face. And it's her being the most fucking extra person at the wedding.
Which I love, by the way. I love an extra friend.
I do in certain contexts. And then there are things like this where she's like singing along to the song. She's dancing with her wine glass. And there's something about it for some reason. She's supposed to be like I'm funny, quirky dancing, but she looks so hot doing it, and it's so manufactured. So it's like this is like it's like attention.
It's like I'm a bad dancer. Look,
yes.
You know what? It's like so. You know what? Like the other day, I posted. I posted a video of myself drunk dancing the other day because I realized what a bad dancer I am, and I got so many DMs of people like, oh shit, you're such a bad dancer.
It was so funny.
Well, but no, I was like, I'm a bad dancer.
No, that's
when I get drunk.
I love that. So if I see my friend drunk, alone, single, dancing with a wine glass, like
and everyone was like, you're a horrible dancer. If I posted myself funny. Dancing like that, she looks so hot dancing like that.
This is the thing. Wow, I just nailed it for myself.
Also, is she wearing white to a wedding?
It's floral. That's fine. It's floral.
All right.
I'm gonna. I mean, of course, I'm gonna be the one to give her a pass, but that's floral. It's definitely fine. Definitely fine. No, Jessica. She is like Jennifer Lawrence saying I'm so relatable. Like I smoked a joint once before going out on the red carpet. Like I love snacks and wine. That's my confession. Like you asked Jennifer Lawrence, like, what's your you asked McKenna, what's your confession? She's like, my confession is like, what did I have for dinner last night? Cheez-Its and wine.
The Jennifer Lawrence comparison literally just like went straight into my soul.
Because do you hate Jennifer Lawrence as much as I do?
I think I'm the only person in the United States that doesn't like Jennifer Lawrence.
Be strong. Stay strong.
Solidarity.
Stay strong.
Because it feels so manufactured.
It's the same shit. Where it's like, I'm so funny, quirky, like I'm weird girl who's really hot, really successful, and has never had a person dislike me or say anything rude to me in my life. Wow. Well, that's really stretching. That's really, erase that last part. That was a weird thing for me to say. No, but that thing of like, yeah, where it's the kind of person that like, they sort of like to pretend as if they got bullied in high school, but they were always extremely fucking popular.
Yeah. You know what? I just, all I want in my life is for people to be like, yeah, no, I did fine in high school, or I was popular. Because everyone just is like, oh, I was really
I say
unpopular.
that. I'm like, oh yeah.
That was one of my most,
killed it.
that was one of my most favorite things about you was when I first met you, something like high school got brought up. And you were like, oh, I slammed
I was
in high
that
school.
bitch.
And I was like, oh my God.
I have been digressing ever since.
I'm
Digressing.
You're like, I peaked.
I did. I really did. So.
Wow.
And look, another like dancing in the bathroom video of like, I'm so weird in my perfect blogger outfit.
Yeah. Oh, she's extremely beautiful too.
Yeah.
America's gonna lose their shit for this girl, 100%. Well, McKenna, you know what? You might be listening to this and you might hate Becca and I, but you know that ultimately you won because you're gonna win.
Yeah.
You're gonna get top 3 probably.
Yeah.
Or you're gonna get sent home 5th and America's gonna be so sad and you're gonna rule paradise. So whether or not Becca and I like you, doesn't matter. But you know what? I don't think.
Who are we?
Who are we really? I'm honestly.
We will be nothing but shadows in McKenna's wake on this season as she crushes it.
McKenna, look at me. I'm a 31-year-old mother who's never been on The Bachelor, who's critiquing The Bachelor. That's pretty sad.
No, even worse. I have been on The Bachelor and I'm critiquing girls on The Bachelor. That's way worse.
Oh man. Okay. Well, I mean, this is going to be, oh God.
See you soon, J-Law.
Honestly, I'm really afraid. I'm really afraid of what's going to happen to poor us.
Okay. First of all, look what came up on my podcast.
I know The Bachelor really did Natasha dirty on their main page because we're on our Cosmo article.
I'm holding it up.
Great.
I'm holding it up for YouTube because for some reason she got shrank down in the ABC bio.
They did a headshot for everyone else and then they tried to do full body for her and it's just like, and no one's fixed it. And by the way, it's been up for like weeks. I don't understand.
Fucked.
That's really messed up.
That's really fucked.
All right, before we get into Natasha.
Oh yeah.
Segue. I think that it's safe to say that a lot of these ladies are about to have Instagram following
Hannah, Ann, and
McKenna and
McKenna.
Yeah. Instagram follower explosions. They are about to be the new queens of Boohoo and Revolve and all that. So they're going to have to learn how to work the perfect Lightroom setting, take the best pics, rule social media, all those new skills. And you know where they can learn all of that and way more.
And you know where you guys can learn it?
Skillshare.
Skillshare is an online learning community where millions of people come together to take the next step in their creative journey. They've got thousands of inspiring classes for creative and curious people on topics that include illustration, design, photography, video, freelancing, and way more classes that have nothing to do with any of that stuff.
Honestly, Skillshare has been a super empowering thing for me lately. I've really liked continuing to learn about different things that are piquing my interest or areas I need to grow in for my current work. For example, I've been trying to get a little more iPhone savvy, which is tough for me. And I took this class on Skillshare called iPhone Videography, shoot and edit video using your iPhone.
Okay, queen.
It was super interesting. And, I'm going to have to watch it again because I'm a little slow with the iPhone stuff. But it was so helpful. And Skillshare is also incredibly affordable, especially when compared to pricey in-person classes and workshops. Annual subscription is less than $10 a month.
Skillshare is a proud sponsor of Chatty Broads, and we love you, Skillshare. Explore your creativity at Skillshare.com/chatty, and you can get 2 free months of premium membership. That's 2 whole months of unlimited access to thousands of classes for free. Get started and join today by heading to Skillshare.com/chatty. That's Skillshare.com/chatty. 2 free months.
Stepping into 2020, learning all the new skills, broads. And speaking of stepping into 2020, you know what I will be stepping into 2020 in? My ROTHYS, obviously. I love my Rothys.
Me too. I'm pissed I don't have them on, so I can't hold them up to the
same.
camera.
And honestly, I'm wearing these boots and they're so uncomfortable, and I wish I was wearing my Rothys.
Me too, and I can't just throw them in the washer. Like
I know. And I think I wear my Rothys probably 5 days a week. Honestly, they're the perfect everyday shoe for life on the go. They're stylish and comfortable, so comfortable. And they go with everything from yoga pants to dresses and skirts. Rothys come in an ever-changing array of colors, prints, and patterns, and they're available in a range of style like sneakers, loafers, points, and more. And they actually launch new colors and patterns every few weeks, and they sell out constantly. I personally love their sneakers. That's my go-to.
And let's talk about sustainability. Rothys are completely made from repurposed plastic water bottles. In fact, they've diverted over 35 million water bottles from landfills already. And Rothys own and operate their own manufacturing workshop where they prioritize sustainability every step of the way, and they ship directly in their shoebox, no unnecessary packaging. It's awesome. These are feel-good flats in more ways than one. You'll discover why BuzzFeed called them their forever shoes.
Go to rothys.com. That's ROTHYS.com/chatty to get your new favorite flats. Comfort, style, and sustainability. These are the shoes you've been waiting for. Head to rothys.com/chatty today.
I love my Rothys.
Love my Rothys. All right, Natasha. Natasha is the oldest woman here, 31.
And it says she's been in 2 serious relationships, but neither one was close to marriage.
All right. So she's an event planner. So she's organized.
Yes.
And again, being the 31-year-old, like, oh God, I feel so bad already that I feel like all the girls are going to give her a lot of shit. It's going to be like, oh my God, you're so old. And I'm going to be like crying.
I think this is actually one of the what's the word? Not worser. Like, you know how there's like better. What's like the equivalent with worse?
Better.
So I guess worse and worst. I'm dumb. So I guess it's one of the worst. It's not sounding right when it's coming out of my mouth. I was trying to say this is one of the worst seasons, worser, when it comes to, I think she's like the 4th, maybe the 3rd black girl in the whole show.
Yeah, I think I could be wrong, but I feel like there are only maybe 4 women of color in like the cast.
But yeah, like even compared to some of the more recent seasons, I don't know, maybe I'm tripping. Maybe it's always like this, but it's kind of,
no, it
seems
feels
pretty obvious for the season.
It feels really like everyone. Yeah, I think, is this the lowest? That's kind of crazy to me.
It is. And sometimes I mean, on the one hand, it's like you're probably, if you're looking at the majority of women auditioning, there's also that too, where it's like, all right, there's probably a skewed percentage when it comes to women who aren't white compared to women who are white. Like, who's the majority of the viewership of the show?
Yeah, for
probably.
Sure.
That being said, it always just seems like an add-on. Like how they're just like, oh yeah, and then we also need some women who aren't white.
Yeah.
Like, let's just like throw in this handful of people.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised considering that like so many people wanted Mike for Bachelor, and because ABC didn't do that, I thought that ABC was going to like be super cautious and like have maybe half of the cast be women of color this season or something like that. Yeah.
But no.
Well, Natasha's stunning.
Natasha says if she could pioneer her own fitness movement, it would be disco yoga, and I am here for it. Natasha, if you create that, I'm investing.
Also, Natasha clearly is a pioneer of fitness. Like, look at her shoulders and her arms.
I mean, she's 31 and like, not that 31's old. I don't know why I said it, but like she is looking incredibly toned. she looks so toned. It's incredible. No, disco. Yeah, I'm into disco yoga. Are you kidding me? She's also afraid of rats, mice, spiders, and anything that crawls. So with you.
I'm sorry. Natasha has a cross and dagger tattoo on her legs and back. Yes, girl. Okay.
Get it.
Yeah. Oh, I cannot wait
also,
until everyone's putting their bikinis on and she is looking bomb with a dagger and cross tattoo.
Isn't that interesting? Because like tattoos are pretty, like, I feel like everyone has a fucking tattoo these days. The Bachelor like still does not really, like, as far as the women go, you don't really see have we ever seen a girl with like a sleeve?
No.
which is it's kind of wild to me.
That is wild. There's so many people
I can
that have
see
tattoos
Pete
now.
being into a girl with a lot of tattoos.
Yeah.
Can't you?
Yeah. You know what's kind of crazy too? We also really haven't seen any piercings at all, really, either. You don't see like a nose piercing, and so many of us have nose rings.
I think there was one girl with a septum piercing.
Yeah. There was the one girl with the septum.
Imagine someone with like eyebrow pierced, like just everything decked out.
Oh yeah, but I feel like you said,
I'm
I feel like
surprised
Pete
they
would
don't
be
even
down.
do it.
I feel like Pete would be down.
I'm
for
also
that.
surprised they don't even do it for the shock value. Like I'm surprised they don't just have a night one girl who's just like covered in
where all
face
the other girls are like,
tattoos.
ew.
Yeah, isn't that kind of
Does
shocking?
does she have a lot of tattoos on her arms? Disgusting.
Like, or with like dyed hair?
Yeah.
We don't even see girls with colored hair.
Yeah, like pink or purple.
Isn't that kind of crazy?
I mean, you were the first girl with short hair.
I'm just
the
surprised
last.
ABC doesn't do it for shock value. It's really just kind of surprising to me.
Bring
Well,
on the
Natasha,
tattoos.
you're an event planner. I'd love for you to plan a disco yoga chatty broads event for us. So
Stop.
if you're listening to this, please
Oh my
hit
god!
us up.
And she's in New York. We could do it in New York.
I'm down,
I'm
honestly.
so down.
Natasha, you're down, we're down.
Please slide into our DMs.
Okay.
All right,
Peyton.
Peyton. Okay.
For some reason, I have a lot to say about this girl.
So do I. What is
it?
This is another weird obsession. I have like this weird obsession with Peyton.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. The first line of her bio says she's the type of woman who goes into a bar alone and leaves with 100 new best friends.
All right, well maybe that's
So right
why.
away, she's
We get
a
that.
girl
She's
after my own
fun.
heart.
She's got fun energy. She said
Something, I mean, it's the top with the jeans, with the pose, with the hair, like everything about her
it
is
says
like,
that she likes to be the life of the party, and her biggest fear is missing out. So FOMO is her greatest
dude,
fear.
she's crazy.
Do you think everyone's gonna love her in the house, and like her and Pete maybe won't actually connect, but like she'll just be super fun,
Maybe.
kind of like Alexis.
Yeah. I know what you're saying.
Now, when we had initially recorded this, and some of our friends were, bless you, doing some of the digging, we found this tidbit, and I don't know if this is like 100% confirmed, but we
Okay.
found that her father is sold his company for like 150 mil.
Well,
So Peyton-
I already found him and I'm looking at his LinkedIn. So watch out, Jim Moran. I'm after you.
How much are you really worth, Jim Moran?
Jim Moran net worth. Let's
But
go.
that's what I heard. So,
all right, good for her.
This girl may be rolling in. It says that she is a business development rep.
Oh, wait.
What?
Is this her dad? No, he's still alive. Never mind. Okay. No, people I think are getting confused because she has a photo of her dad who is very much still alive. There is an American car dealer. Wait, what did they say about him?
That he sold his company for like $150 million.
Well, I don't know, but there's another guy named James Moran who's maybe his dad. Maybe this is his dad, whose net worth was $2.4 billion, ranking him in the top 400 of Forbes at the time of his death, and he died in 2007.
Oh my God.
So
Is Peyton part
maybe
of the
that's his
billionaire line?
grandpa.
Whoa. Okay. I'm putting this out there. Peyton from Massachusetts. Crazy family money.
They could have no relation, you know? We don't know.
But also Massachusetts, crazy money, right?
Old
John Paul
money.
Jones, crazy money, East Coast. He's from Massachusetts too,
Well,
I
there's
think,
also
right?
Jim
Are they
Moran,
going to
who's
hook up in paradise, Peyton and John Paul Jones?
Who
Tons of
knows?
money?
Who knows?
I don't know.
I like that theory, though, actually. That's pretty fun. She seems like a fun gal, you know?
She's
All right,
not
I'm with
very
it.
athletic. Peyton, girl, you and me.
I think she seems really sweet. I know that's like a cliche thing to say, but I don't know why. I feel like she's really nice. I mean, it did say she leaves with a bunch of friends at the bar. I don't know. There's something about her that I just like.
It says that her and her ex, they dated for 3 years, but by her junior year, he started getting jealous of her social life and tried to control her. So she lost herself in trying to please him and ended that relationship.
Aw.
I like Peyton.
That's what I'm saying. She, for some reason, is the girl that, like, I just know she would be, like, if I'm alone in a room full of people that I don't know, Peyton's going to be the girl that I want to sit by.
Yeah, maybe she'll come and talk to you.
Maybe she'll come sit by me.
Oh, thanks, Peyton. She's just the worst.
No, I think she's really nice.
Yeah.
That's my vibe. I get good vibes from her.
Mhm. I
don't
like
think
her
she'll-
outfit.
I actually don't think she'll go far.
You think she'll go far or you don't? No. I feel like all the girls that we're really liking, you're assuming they're not going to go far, and I'm sad.
Maybe I'm prepping myself for disappointment.
Yeah,
I'm
you
trying
really
to
have
be
to
on the negative side.
Prepare yourself for the heartbreak.
Overcompensating.
All right,
okay,
next.
next
Sarah.
we have like this. Oh, yes. Sarah looks like someone who disappears and her husband doesn't get convicted of murdering her.
My entire life, that was so specific.
And this is the photo, like this photo. First of all, how did she get her bio photo to look this good? Who looks this good in their ABC bio photo? I don't know. But this photo is the one that they show on 60 Minutes when she disappears. She was a loving wife, devoted mother, sister, friend to all.
I literally can't. I have nothing to say after that. It's 100% true. This is Dateline. Oh my God.
She's a medical radiographer in Knoxville. I mean, wow.
It's everything. She was taken from the hospital parking lot.
She enjoys listening to podcasts. Sarah, if you're listening to this, you're very pretty.
Sarah, you're very pretty, Sarah. No, she really is though. She's like shocking. She's one of those ones that like you don't forget that face, that's for sure.
There's not much in her bio. She came close to her last engagement, but now she's single, ready to grab life by the horns.
Do you think that means that if there's not a lot that she's going to go home?
She likes paddleboarding, binge watching a good series on a rainy day, AI.
AI.
She loathes, oh my God, I loathe slugs too. I was terrified.
She loathes slugs, okay.
I read her favorite vacation spot is Key West, and I thought she said her favorite artist was Kanye West. And I was like, wow, she loves Kanye and hates slugs? Like, my girl.
Sarah, my girl.
No, she likes listening to electronic music, so she kind of lost me there. But loathing slugs, same. Yep, there's not much there.
We don't have a lot. I mean, I don't know.
Maybe she goes far.
I
mean, come on, look at her.
I mean, you see her and you think this is everything that most people watching ABC's The Bachelor want to see go far. She looks like all-American dream goddess queen. Yeah. And has a real job, right?
Yeah.
Oh, Becca's showing me photos. Holy smokes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hometowns? At this point, like 7 people are going to hometowns, but I'm with it. According
Cattle
to
rancher.
our calculations.
Hometowns. We just want cattle rancher.
I can see it, I can see it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. We don't got a lot of info, but my goodness.
Best of luck to you, Sarah.
Best of luck to you. All right, next is Savannah.
By the way, you remember how you said the thing about like the coasters that say something about the no whining? She has a caption that says no whining here.
Oh no, Sarah.
Basic. No judgment. I'm basic too.
I mean, hey, I love myself a good rosé and I drink Chardonnay like nobody's business.
I also love myself a dumbass caption. So
same. All right, next is Savannah.
Savannah. Okay. She is a realtor, and the homes she sells are as big as her hair. She doesn't have big hair. I was trying to say a Texas thing.
She is someone who I needed to read the bio, a line from her bio to you. Please don't read it.
Okay.
Because I need you to just hear this. Okay. This is Savannah, I'm obsessed with you. Okay.
Okay.
This is the line. The successful realtor loves being the center of attention and says that she has a bad habit of laughing at inappropriate moments. She enjoys roller skating and shopping at Revolve.
Well done, Savannah.
Savannah, you're playing the game. She knows this is it. You're already, before the season is even starting, you're getting a Revolve plug in Revolve. Your bio. You are a genius.
This is how it's done.
You're getting brand deals before it's even starting.
Yeah.
Impressive.
Impressive.
You're a businesswoman. You know you know what's going on.
You're business minded. Also, I like this. She says she likes being the center of attention. And, I actually think I might be partial because I said the same thing in my bio.
I love that.
It's great. I wish McKenna said the same thing. Just throwing that out there.
Yes, correct. let me say this also. She says that her favorite thing to do to pass time is sit on her back porch and feed the local turtles, which is why she often refers to herself as the turtle princess.
No. Don't get me wrong. I'm into this girl.
I'm obsessed. This is her. Broads, let's remember that the fun fact on some of these bios were like, I love a good breeze. And she's like, I feed local turtles and I call myself the turtle princess. Like, all right, I'm sold.
Yep.
I'm sold.
What was the one girl? Oh, God. My favorite holiday is Christmas because I love Christmas music.
Oh, I think that was Eunice. Was it Eunice? I think it was Eunice.
Turtle princess? Who's going to beat that? Not me.
And she likes to treat herself to vampire facials. Okay.
Wait, she used to have these are like interesting facts. She used to have, these are not AI answers.
No.
She used to have a cancer ribbon tattoo on her ribs, but removed it for the Houston Texans cheer tryouts.
I have to say this too.
She committed. Do you realize she went and got a tattoo removed just for the tryouts?
But also like, hey, if someone has a cancer ribbon tattoo, don't have them remove it for your...
No, that's the thing. Savannah's a down-ass bitch. She's like, you want me to remove my cancer tattoo? Does this mean does that mean I'm in?
But I'm wondering now, if she had a cancer tattoo, like, did she have cancer? They'd say that in their bio, right?
She's like, no, I just really support.
She's
breast cancer
I'm
awareness.
assuming probably her dad.
A family member.
So we're probably going to hear that from her.
I don't think she would have a pink ribbon if it was her dad. Isn't that a breast cancer thing?
It just said,
not a pink ribbon?
It just said cancer ribbon.
Cancer ribbon.
Yeah. I'm guessing this. The girls in the house are going to hate Savannah.
Why?
Because I think that she's
a turtle princess.
But she likes to be the center of attention.
You know what? She kind of reminds me of Hannah before Hannah was the Bachelorette.
Okay.
How kind of, do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Because I actually think, like, to Hannah's credit, Hannah Alabama, she actually is quirky.
Yeah,
do you know what
she
I'm saying? Like,
seems...
some of these facts remind me kind of Hannah. Like, she would call herself the turtle princess and would feed turtles.
Yeah, no,
you
totally.
know, like little things like that.
Totally. Yeah, I think that I don't know, but there's something about her. I like her, but there's something about her that I feel like she's maybe going to be not liked in the house
but that's
so
what I'm saying.
much.
Like, Hannah wasn't necessarily
That's true. Everyone
liked in the
was
house
siding with
either.
Kaylin. Everyone was siding with Kaylin. But I don't know. I have a feeling that the girls aren't going to like her, and then she's about to get removed, and then she's going to have a one-on-one with Pete, and her story is going to be that, like, maybe her dad or mom got cancer, and you're going to see this vulnerable side of her, and Pete's going to be like, how can you say that she's mean? And like that whole type of thing.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Drama.
All right. Next is Cheyenne.
Cheyenne has one of the saddest parts of, like, a bio I have ever read. And let me just read this to you. Falling in love has been difficult in the past for Cheyenne because every guy she's dated either ended up ghosting her, having a wife and kids, or liking her friends over her. But we have a feeling it's only happy times ahead for this high roller.
Wait a second. Like, why do they have to include the liking their
By the way,
friends over her?
this is a pretty small paragraph. That's half of the paragraph.
Like, you know what, honestly?
No, but she said it, though. That's the thing. This is coming from things girls
I
have
know,
said
but
about
it's
themselves.
just like so brutal. You're kind of like, okay, we're already like so uncomfortable and sad right now because you're talking about how guys have ghosted you, have wife and kids, and then you add like, but also they like my friends more.
Over her. I'm so
Oh.
depressed.
Well, Cheyenne looks really uncomfortable in this situation with this photo.
Well, the good thing is skydiving's at the top of her bucket list. So, you know, maybe she'll get a bungee jumping or skydiving
Right
date. She
off
was
the
made
bat.
for The Bachelor.
Right off the bat. She was also a competitive horseback rider growing up, so she's going to kill all the horseback riding dates.
True.
Yeah, no, she just looks very uncomfortable.
And aside from that, there's not much info besides that extremely depressing fact about her dating life.
But well, look at her face. And it looks like she's literally just finished telling them that, that they like her friends more.
No, it looks like they just told her they're going to put that in her bio. Like, okay. All right.
No.
I thought we were having a private moment here, but
All right, well, we don't have a lot about Cheyenne. Next is Sydney.
now Sydney's a dime.
Sydney is a dime. Holy smokes.
And she's a girl after my own heart. Her first line says, Sydney loves love. She's always been a relationship type of girl. And I'm like, same.
Yeah, no, I understand that, Sydney. Well, but again, I'm feeling some
They
AI.
literally put the whole story of her some of these bios are just really weird. They put the whole story of her relationship. And end of her last relationship really crushed her. After being together for 2 years, she and her boyfriend were planning on moving in together. And while it was an up and down relationship, she really thought he was the one. Right when her lease was up and they had begun looking for places together, he told Sydney that she wasn't the one and ended the relationship immediately. Sydney was devastated, but she spent the last few months rebuilding her broken heart and praying to get back out there. What was that?
Oh my God.
I'm surprised I didn't talk about the place they met, like what he said when he broke up with her. Like this is
Here's his IG
this is a full
handle.
narrative. What?
Seriously. And then you literally get like then 2 lines about her afterwards.
But she likes to plan fantasy vacations for her and her future husband.
She likes to bake. She has a sweet tooth. Her favorite holiday is Valentine's Day. This is feeling very AI.
She
Retail
tries to
marketing
jog
manager.
at least once a day and then likes to reward herself with a cupcake.
Yeah, this is very AI. Sydney is
She's gorgeous, though.
stunning. Yeah.
What
but
do you think? Will she go far?
I think she'll go pretty far because I mean she's
Look at her.
and she's probably also like probably easy to get along with. No, it says that she's fiery, so maybe she's fiery and fierce. I don't know. I don't have a read on her. She could be totally drama start. They're saying she's fiery, so maybe she's like starting some issues. Or she also could be like super sweet passive, like I love to cook cupcakes afterwards and I'm gonna make you cupcakes and I'm gonna bring them to you for the first night.
Yeah.
I don't have a read.
I can see her being very quiet also.
Yeah.
For some reason.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. I'm interested to see how this plays out because she also could go like real far. Like she could go top 3.
Yeah, she could be home she could go home. She's gonna stay for a couple weeks because she's like
I think she's gonna stay. You know what? Somebody tell me she's gonna stay for a while. I think Pete might be like, for one, I think she's Pete's type.
okay.
I do. I don't know why. I just think she's his type.
Did you ever feel like Hannah wasn't actually his type?
Yes.
Okay, I always felt
100%.
that way too. I always
100%.
felt like he actually really, really liked Hannah a lot, but it was one of those ones that like you're caught off guard and you have like chemistry, but like it's not his type.
This is not the girl at the bar he'd hit on.
Yeah.
Let's put it that
Because
way.
we're seeing a lot of dark-haired girls with dark eyes, kind of a similar like
sexy vibe.
Sexy, very sexy. Seems like that might be Pete's cup of tea.
So I'm thinking he's going to be pretty down for Sydney. I really see that. Don't know what I was going to say besides that. I was going somewhere with it, but I don't know. Yeah. Oh. So I can see him being really physically attracted to her. And then I can see her like really opening up because it sounds like her
relationship is
was
something
pretty crashing.
Yes.
And obviously it says it's been the past few months. So like that wasn't
so
that
it's
long
fresh.
ago. But I could see her really opening up about that and then really connecting and him feeling a really soft spot for her.
It also
with what
says
she's
she
gone
rules
through.
the dance floor at salsa night. So like I'm sure that's going to be a very hot date where she is. Oof. Yeah. Oof.
Watch out,
Big
Pete.
oof.
Watch out, Pete.
Yeah, watch out.
Tammy, the
Next-
house flipper.
Oh, this is a fun job.
It is.
I don't feel
I
like
like
we've
that
ever
as a
seen
job
a house
title,
Yeah,
you know?
flip homes. Like that's pretty
I like
dope.
that.
She's
She's got some cool facts. You know, she's from a family that immigrated from the Vietnam War.
And let's talk about this. In high school, Tammy tried to join the boys' wrestling team as a junior, but was turned away. She responded by showing up to every practice and pushing towards on the Title IX complaint until they accepted her. Good thing they did, because once on the team, she went on to have a 7-1 record wrestling on the boys' varsity team.
This looks like a small girl.
This looks like a very small girl.
Wow.
She competed in the boys' wrestling and she had a 7-1 record. That is the most badass thing I have ever heard.
She finds it hard to date men because her age, because her drive intimidates them.
Yeah,
Go,
I would imagine.
girl. She's
My
flipping
God.
houses. She's beating men at wrestling. Like, I'm sorry, like a 16 or 17-year-old boy?
A
Who
16-year-old.
are like, they're like at the peak of their athleticism.
And this is a 16-year-old girl who gets turned away and then shows up to every practice and is like, no, I'm going to prove you wrong.
Tammy, why is there a movie made about you?
Tammy. My
Tammy.
God. Tammy. 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 Also, Tammy, you're too good for this. You know what I'm saying?
One
You know
problem.
what? Probably,
One problem.
Probably for her, this is just a fun life experience.
One problem.
Oh, no.
Tammy hasn't told her mother, her Vietnamese mother, yet. I can 100% guess why.
Yeah.
That she's going to be on The Bachelor.
Okay. Well, her mother's in for a shock.
I love it.
You know,
She even has the license plate jet setter.
damn.
She ended her last relationship by ghosting him, and she admits that.
She admits it. I mean, Tammy
This girl
shouldn't
is
have
so
ghosted him, but you
badass.
are so badass.
This is the baddest bitch I've ever seen on the show. Like, I'm just
Jet
throwing
setter
that
is
out
the
there.
Who are you? Are you a moke? What? I am so in awe of you, Tammy. Honestly, if you go home night one, I will be so pissed off.
Justice for Tammy.
Justice for Tammy. We
We
will
will start making a bunch of memes about her so she can at least get on Paradise.
We need to get her on Paradise. If she goes home, broads right now, we will get this woman on Paradise no matter what.
Yeah.
No matter what. Because I can tell you right now,
Dude,
she's too
so
strong of a woman for
cool.
Pete, I would imagine.
So if she goes home at night one or whatever, at least we can have her on the show.
That's
Because
true.
they're not
huh?
going to care about her fucking contract. So
Really?
Probably. I mean, you know.
Tammy,
don't
I
know.
want you on the show. I have so many questions for you about your personal life.
Yes. She's so dope.
I'm obsessed.
Alrighty.
Okay, now before we say anything, this is Victoria. Now, if what we're about to say is something that I don't think is actually ever discussed on the show, it all came out later, but if you...
Wait,
but
I'm sorry. This wasn't ever discussed on the show?
I don't think so. But there's a potential this is a spoiler, so skip ahead a few minutes if you don't want to hear this. Victoria F is the infamous homewrecker. Okay? I don't think that it was discussed on. I don't think. I could be wrong, but I remember seeing things that people, because I didn't see, like, when I was getting stuff, I didn't see any spoilers. I just was seeing that, like, Reality Steve apparently says that this woman, Victoria, he has never in his entire existence as Reality Steve gotten so many,
My
like,
heart just
factual,
gets a beating. I get so psyched.
yeah. He has gotten, he said he has never gotten more, and also, like, fact-based, personally, like, know her messages about someone.
You know, this is the thing. Every once in a while, something will come out about someone, and you're like, well, you never know. If you get, like he said, the most
by a mile.
messages and stuff about someone ever,
And by the way, that
That's-
show hasn't aired yet.
yeah, no, that's a big red flag.
So
that is a
apparently Victoria has slept with numerous married men, and out of the numerous that she has, they are her friends' husbands, and there have been numerous who are their friends. Like, she was in their wedding.
I believe it's confirmed. Well, allegedly confirmed 3
I believe it was three that
friends
were in
that
the
were
wedding.
her friends
Yeah.
who she slept with their husbands,
Yes.
and some, if not all of them, she was in the wedding.
So I have two things to say. One, holy shit.
It like this is some sort of really fucked up fetish.
Yeah.
Or
Second, also, who the hell are these men?
yes.
This is a bad group
Yes,
of people.
yes.
This is a bad group of people.
Jess and I have talked about this like privately, and we're like, you know, out of all of my friends, you know, maybe you never know who. There might be a guy or two out of all of my friends, a husband or a boyfriend, who would maybe sleep with me if I really came on.
If you went on, yeah.
But like when I'm thinking about my best friends and their husbands, they would be appalled if I was trying to sleep with them, and they would be like, "How could you do this to
I'm
my
just
wife?"
thinking this is a group of people, and I'm assuming it's maybe if she's in 3 different weddings, like a similar groups of friends, right? I mean, I don't have like tons of different friend groups that I'm always in different weddings. Like, I'm
Well,
just
and
thinking,
normally
this
that's
is
pretty close
This is a really
friends.
shady group of people. Like, she's going and sleeping with them after being in the weddings, and then these guys are sleeping with her, who are married to her friend. Oh my God, it is such a hot mess. But I don't know if I don't think it's ever discussed on the show. Now they may have to discuss it now at this point.
You may know the answer to this, but is it a thing where she slept with them after they got married and she was in the wedding, or is it a thing where like they may be hooked up, or because you know that does kind of change things.
It's a huge would be a huge difference. Now I will say that from what it sounded like, and I didn't dive deep again because I'm so
this
scared
is
of spoilers.
So we'll just say disclaimer for we're
Disclaimer,
unclear on what
we're
details.
We're unclear. It made it sound like it was after they were married, because it said she slept with married men. It wasn't like she hooked up with her friend's boyfriend And then they got married and she was in the wedding. But you never know. It could be misconstrued.
Even so, a misunderstanding. Her friend's boyfriend's or husband's dick accidentally found its way into her.
Yes.
But 3?
3.
No. That's a different. This girl is evil. Girl's evil. She's evil.
I have so many like as a married person who's also like really open. I feel like I'm pretty open. My friends will come to me when they be like, I cheated. I'm like, okay, let's work through this.
I slept with your husband.
I slept with Evan so many times. It's like, all right, it's fine. Let's work through this together. Let's all sit down. It'll be fine. But I'm just so like bewildered by the amount, and I'm also bewildered about like the men, and I'm wondering, do the men know each? I don't know. I have so many questions, and I just But it's Victoria, and she's
what's really
stunning.
Wild though is she's stunning. She's got her little cross necklace right between her bosoms. She is
bosoms. It's the most like sensual.
Right before I said that, I just looked at her and I thought, like, actually, I can see her with her face and everything, and even her storyline existing in like the Pride and Prejudice days. Mm-hmm. Like, can't you? I suddenly envisioned her in this frock gown with the cross around her neck, scarlet letter style, sleeping with these married men of her. Anyway, but it's just kind of crazy because she's got this innocent, real cute face.
Well, it says in her thing that she loves a man who is in touch with his feelings and isn't afraid to cry in public. So
you
maybe
mean crying in public when you threaten to expose that you slept with,
or she sees a man. She sees a man crying as his wife is walking down the aisle.
Yeah, 100%.
That's horrible.
I mean, well, also look, talk about, the other girl to shout out to Revolve. She's a big fan of country music and will travel to see her favorite artist play a show. Travel. Hint, she's saying, yes, I will fly from Virginia to Stagecoach.
Most important woman in Victoria's life is her dear grandmother.
That sounds fake.
That makes me feel sad.
Is her dear grandmother.
It makes me feel sad though, because I'm thinking like she probably went on, and now her grandma probably doesn't know all this stuff, and now she's going to be all over the news, and it's probably going to be so hard for her family that it just makes me feel sad.
Fuck you, Victoria.
But honestly, I feel sad for her grandmother.
That's what I'm saying. Fuck you. You're ruining people's lives, including your dear grandmother's.
She wants a man who can not only give her unconditional love, but also to love her dog.
Because they are a package deal. Well, you better hold on tight to that dog, because that's the only...
I'll just say this, and I'll leave it at this, and then we can move on. I am very, very interested to see what Victoria plays out like in the house. Like, is she going to be liked, and then this was a shock to the girls, or is she going to be villain
This
vibes?
girl is a 10. I'm sorry. I just have to say.
I know.
By the way, it doesn't look like she's reactivated her social media. Which
I think she's like the only one who has it. Yeah.
No, there's a few. There's actually a few, but I definitely would not if I were her.
She's scrubbing that.
I mean,
yeah.
I know a lot of people are going to be like, none of this is confirmed. It's all alleged. But like, Reality Steve is usually right about this shit. And like you said, this is the most messages he's ever got.
He
about
said
someone.
it was like,
this is
like
bad
shocking.
news. This is bad news.
Even if if it played out differently, the whole thing, it's like, to receive that much negative feedback in numerous different ways about someone. It wasn't just the cheating. It was like there was a lot of things that people were like,
bad news. And you know what? You have to really like cross someone to have multiple people saying, like if people were to make up that she slept with their husbands, you'd have to really like cross people.
And again, I keep going back to the show hadn't aired yet. It's one thing to be like, she's in the top 5, she's getting notoriety, and people are like, actually, I never liked her, and I'm going to email Reality Steve and talk shit. And da-da-da. The show hasn't aired. That's pretty wild.
She's notorious, dude. The notorious Victoria. I can't even say that. Notorious Victoria F, dude. I also know that Grayston would think this girl is a 11 out of 10.
Oh, yeah.
Look at her, though.
No, I know. That's the thing. That's almost what makes it like, oh, yeah, I don't know.
She looks like she's wearing a corset. Like, that waist is snatched. I love her. Like, not really as a person, but, like, I love that she's on the show and this is happening. Because this is also the other thing, Jess. This is crazy. The fact that she went on the show.
I don't understand. You know now that you realize that you live in the world of social media.
You got people after you.
Also,
people want you dead.
You're 25 25. You're not some 18-year-old girl who doesn't know like what's what, right? I mean, come on. You're 25. You know what's like. You have a job. You're a medical sales rep. You're going in. You're about to lose your job. Well, she lost it, I guess, because she went on the show. Probably.
I mean, that's it. Will ruin your reputation for a very long time.
Yes, your poor grandmother.
And she obviously knows what she did. It's not like she's gonna go on and be like, "What?
What if it's all? Yeah, like something happens. I know it's impossible.
It's impossible for it to be like that many people. Like, why would you have that many people after you?
I can't imagine. How can she sleep at night knowing what's coming and like have like my thing is this.
Maybe
to go on the
a
show,
pathological liar and she's in denial with herself.
Okay, yeah. Because I was gonna say my thing would be this. Let's just say I did all these things. The balls to go on the show. I would lay awake in the mansion every night thinking, "Oh my God, what if all this stuff comes to the surface and people find out about all this?"
Well,
I would be my anxiety.
Don't you think you would
roof.
think that when you were sleeping with the first friend's husband?
Probs.
I mean, really, if you're someone that's going to sleep with 3 of your friends' husbands, you clearly are someone who does not care about fucking consequences. She's just out to get hers, baby.
Yeah. Oh Lord.
In bed and on The Bachelor. Let's go.
I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous.
Boy, oh boy.
All right. Well, on to another Victoria who doesn't have so much notoriety yet.
Victoria P.
And our last lady.
Looks like she's wearing a Hollister outfit circa 2010.
Yeah. It's an interesting choice, I feel. Interesting choice.
It's not my favorite.
Not my favorite. But
look at her Bachelor biopic, saucy.
That's what I was going to talk about. Is I looked on The Bachelor and her Bachelor biopic, it's like, whoa.
And her bio, she lost her father at a young age and both her mother and sister struggled with drug addiction.
Yep.
Damn.
It's really intense. And then she became a nurse. And it's amazing. She's now on The Bachelor because she's never given herself a fair shot at finding love because she's been like taking care of other people. I know.
Wow.
I know.
She got cheated on.
Quite a different Victoria than the last Victoria.
Yeah. Natural caregiver. She's also, Jessica, a former pageant girl.
Yes.
What is the tally? 11 now?
Yeah, I will say this. We didn't, I think, hit everyone who was a pageant girl. There were more pageant girls that we didn't bring up.
No way.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
That's like 10.
Yeah, I think there's probably like 9 pageant girls on there. I think.
That's
Maybe I'm
almost
wrong.
that's over 25. That's almost 30% of the cast.
Yeah. Pageant, baby.
What the? Okay. Why is this ABC's new thing?
I don't know.
The show. Like, can we stop,
know.
please?
Oh, she wants someone who's going to be a wonderful father and be the rock that she never had. Oh my goodness. She gives the best hugs. Oh,
nothing upsets her more than finding raisins in her cookies.
What
a sweetie. I want her to be my nurse if I'm ever in the hospital.
She has a fear of murky waters when she can't see her feet. And girl, I hear you. She's a sweetheart. How do you think she'll go far?
Yeah, I really don't know.
I could see her going far. She's super, super sweet. She's obviously like very caring. Maybe. You know?
Yeah.
Like probably very, very warm. It's the fact that it says she gives the best hugs and is excited to wrap her arms around Peter. She's probably like, oh.
Touching. Bless.
Well, we did it. 30 women.
2.5 hours later.
Well, I feel like we've hyped ourselves up so much.
I think I definitely know all their names by now.
I know all their names. I'm very excited to go in with all of our preconceived notions of judgment.
The funny thing is, though, is on limo night, they always end up looking completely different from their biopics.
I know, we struggled because it was just like, I don't know who's who because everyone looks so different.
And everyone's also blonde.
So prepare yourself for us to continue to get their names wrong the first couple weeks because, hey, 30 people.
Yep.
But we are so excited.
That, broads, if you made it this far, congratulations and thank you. And that was a rollicking episode.
That was a rollicking episode. And we're about to have our very, very, very first season or episode for 2020 of The Bachelor. It will be coming out first thing Tuesday morning after the episode airs on Monday.
Eat.
And we are excited.
Thrilled. So that'll drop Tuesday. And we will be back to our regular scheduled programming. We'll have an episode coming out Thursday.
Yep.
Correct as well.
2 episodes a week again. Let's
Tuesday,
keep this
Thursday, baby.
Let's get this broad squad strong. 2020. Love you all.
Broad strong 2020.
Broad strong 2020.
All right. Chat
All
soon,
right.
broads.
Chat soon.